Chip, how did you forget again? That's like the third time. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, Minri. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Chip. Hi, James. Hi, Tia. What the heck? I said the word shush, not put an emoji? Well, I guess Twitch decided for you. It's not? It's not the third time? Are you sure about that? Anyway, how are we doing? Is that a new stinger? Uh-huh. You like it? I made it myself. Fully animated. Oh, hi, DeadSec. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. You want to see it again? Check this out. Oh, wait. Oh, ow. Look, watch. Wow, that's so cool. Amazing. Whoa. It happened again. I love it so much. How are we doing? Guys, I have been fighting the good fight. The art fight. And it's been great. Check this out. So, we started with Minri, right? We got Minri. Hang on, let me zoom out. We got Minri. Then we got James. Then I got Oil Cat. The art war. The things I've seen you won't believe. Then we got Al. And
CDMR_James says, hey Aiden, your bra strap is showing.
I know what you're trying to do, James, and it's not gonna work. And then we got Asher. Thank you, Minri. Thank you. I've been trying like different backgrounds and different poses and stuff. And then we're attacking Tia. Tia, it's your turn. You're going down. Wow. Oh yeah. Also, do you want to get redeemed for that gnome thing? Look, Tia. You're holding a big fish. It's your child, Chip. It's your child. Because it says that Tia goes feral for fish. So I was like, why not? Why not holding up big fish? Fish! Welcome back, Tiki. Oh, thank you, Minri. Yeah, look at it. I just did the sketch and it makes me laugh so much. Big fish. Holding it. I don't know. I just thought it would be very funny. So that's what we're doing. I had a very busy, kind of eventful and kind of not at all eventful weekend. I don't know. My cousin was going to camp. And so he had to stay here, which was dropped on me last minute. And I wasn't aware and until last minute. And then I realized that I'm going to have to babysit him for 2 days on my own. So that's what I did this weekend. Babysitting, just kind of impromptu. He actually got here Friday night, which is worrying, concerning, because that's when I was streaming and I was like, yelling and being an idiot as I do. And then I had to go up and be like, hey champ, so I'm your babysitter. Even though he's like a distant cousin of mine. I will put it on the fridge. I love that so much. That's great. I don't know, this just makes me laugh a lot, this pose. It's so silly. You're holding a fish and you're going, whoa, fish. It makes me giggle. But I'm having a great time with art fight so far. And I'm catching up. I only have, let me see here. I did get attacked again today. So there's one more. But once I finish this one, it's Stars and then Sarah are the only people who I haven't attacked yet. So then when that's done, I'm going to go attack some new people. And then when I'm finished attacking those people, I'm going to come back and get revenge for all of these. Almost forgot since there wasn't stream avatars last stream. You're right, you have to add the quote. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Crazy. I'm glad you remembered. Wow. That was a fun stream Friday. Mecha Chameleon is so unserious and I love it. I'm just sad that I didn't get to it sooner. Because it would have been fun to play right when it came out. But I don't think the hype has completely died down yet, so it was fun either way. Got to meet some new people. They were cool. Oh yeah, and like the new people, that was the first time that I talked to them was on stream. So if it sounded like we were chummy, it's just because we immediately caught the vibe. I won't get one because I don't feel good enough to attack. That doesn't mean you won't get one, Chip. It helped that I put it in the Discord. Easy copy paste. That is true. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really glad that I'm not doing band stuff for the rest of the summer so that I can just focus on attacking people. Because it's been going a lot faster. And I know that we tease me for being slow with my drawings. But I just want to point out, since the last stream, I've done like 3 more. Y'all activated streamer personality and likableness. Yeah. And also, we just have the same thing wrong with our brains, I think. Is maybe what it comes down to. Whatever issue I have, I think those people have as well. So we vibe. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know, Chip. You have an Artfight account, right? Asking for a friend. You have done so many attacks. I mean, it's only like... This is only like my 6th one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is number 6. Burger King foot lettuce. So it's not like the 39th that some people are freaking doing. But I've been sticking with it. And I've been reasonably happy with the outcomes. And we're just going to keep going. If anything, I want to get faster before the month is done. It's already the 19th. If I'm going to be the #1 ultimate Artfight champion of all time, I need to put in some serious work. All this training can't have been for nothing. My training montage. And that's where you cut to like every other drawing stream that I've done. This is where all my hard work pays off. I will defeat Kibutsuji Muzan. Aiden, I did a thing. What thing? Also, yes, you follow me. Oops. I just follow you everywhere on all socials, Chip, so I don't know. 30-second drawing challenge? No, you don't get as many points if you only do a sketch. You need maximum points. I need to draw more. I've only done 17. Okay, yeah, see what I mean? Only heads, though, and just recently started the inking and coloring. That's good, though. That's improvement. Getting out of your comfort zone, doing inking, doing coloring, that's great to hear. So yes, I've been hard at work. Only a brief interruption because I had to do some surprise babysitting, which I was not prepared for, but it was okay. I managed to get away at some points to get some work done. There was a lot of, do you play Minecraft? Can we play Roblox? Can we play Fortnite? And we, oh, Tiki, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And welcome to the land, to the adless land. And so we did end up playing some Minecraft. And we played Bedrock Edition, which is like ew disgusting. Because why don't you play Java? But we did play on some servers, and I got to admit, it was kind of fun. We played, it was like Bed Wars, but with Lucky Blocks. And I love the chaos of Lucky Blocks mods in Minecraft. They just make me laugh like nothing else. Like, you'll just open one and it'll just rocket you into the sky and you perish immediately. And it's peak comedy, truly. Most were just sketching. I might have possibly mayhaps perchance released chapter 1 of my novel? Excuse me, baking powder? How do I access this? Where? Chip, where did you release it? I'm getting more points now? Oh yeah, because of the coloring in the line art? That's good. That's good. I'm honestly just doing Artfight for fun. I'm not competitive. What's that like? Strikes anime pose. I will be the greatest art fighter there ever was. I can DM you or send it here, your choice. You can send it in the chat. What the heck? What? Huh? Cease! Who's doing this? What happened? Tiki, did you just give 10 subs? I needed to make sure that yeah, you did! That's amazing! What the? Thank you so much. That's incredible. I can't believe it. You single-handedly created a hype train out of thin air. You conjured it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome. Wow. You sent the hype train over to bring everyone to the adless land. Now nobody has to suffer. They don't have to get brought to the back alley and beaten by ads. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Honestly. You know how many pizzas I can buy with that money? So many pizzas. Sorry, I just have this thing where anything with any kind of value, I compare it to pizzas. So like a plane ticket, well, why would I fly on the plane when I could buy 12 pizzas? Probably more than 12. What I'm trying to say is thank you. Probably 2. No way. I could get way more than that. I like Little Caesars, and Little Caesars is cheap. Bravo, friendo. That's my dude right there. So true. Pizza's expensive in this economy. I guess it is, and that just makes it even more valuable. Thank you. That's so nice. Wow. That's amazing. I will be right back with the link. My body decided to not be okay. Oh, okay, Chip. Come back when you're feeling better. No need to rush. Pat's stomach. This bad boy can fit so many Little Caesars Hawaiian pizzas. Pat's Tiki. They can get me so many Hawaiian pizzas. I'm also Viking? Wait, you are? It's like my whole world has been flipped upside down. It's like your secret identity. I just found out that you're Bruce Banner. So, Aiden, your bra strap showing. What are you gonna do? I'm wearing a V-neck. Or a turtleneck, rather. How is it showing? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that you were 2 separate people, fully. Dang. The rug has been pulled from under my feet. I'm doing the derpiest Aiden drawing. Good. It's fitting. For some reason, I've been seriously thinking of moving out of the country. No idea why. It just feels like it's calling me, and there isn't really anything keeping me where I am. What if you moved to Canada? Hi, Salty Dog. Welcome in. I can't believe this. Drops 10 gifted subs. Reveals secret identity. Are you Batman? Because you fit the bill right now. I'm doing well, Salty Dog. How are you? Also, this is my first time drawing a fish. And it looks a little goofy, but that was on purpose. What do you mean, ew, Canada? It's pronounced O, Canada. Somewhere with more stable weather would be nice. I don't think Canadian winters fits that. Yeah, you do not like the cold, right? Or no, it's the heat, because you can't, like, regulate. So it's perfect here. Fish! And then I went to the fish store to buy some fish, and I fish on the fish. Are you doing the meme, Tia? Welcome back, Ruby. How are you? What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish! I got plenty more where that came from. I am full of dad jokes. I went to Seafood Disco last week. I pulled a muscle! Canada #1, baby. Let's go Canada. It's all about the Canada. It's all about the meese. And the maple syrup.
Got him!
Got him! It calmed down. Permission to send link. Permission granted, soldier. Canadian winters feature. Shit ton of snow and ice. Oh, Hang on. Shit ton of snow and ice. You need to get off your driveway fuck ass early in the morning. Yes, correct. And it also gets all over on your car and makes it that you can't see anything. Who watched FIFA World Cup? Not me. Not me either. I watched one match with Canada against South Africa, and we won. And then I think we lost very soon after, but like we won a couple soccer games, football games. Whoa. I was born a princess, but all I want is the sword. Hey, yo? She wants the sword? Canadian seasons. Winter, winter, construction, winter again. Yep, correct. You forgot about the 1 week of spring. You forgot about winter, winter, spring, construction, winter again. And sometimes, if it doesn't snow insanely early, which it always does, but every once in a blue moon it doesn't, we get a couple days of autumn. The 1 week of spring is just rain anyways. It's true. It's true. And the construction season is back in full swing, and it's terrible. You mean construction delayed? The cover art cost me €100. You better admire it. Okay, hang on. I did admire it, but let me go back and admire it some more. Ah, wow. Look at the sword. And look at the princess. And the fire in the background, hey, yo. Very good. I love it. Chip, I'm excited to read it. I want to be somewhere that always stays between 18 to 23 degrees Celsius. I don't know where that would be. My eyes just do that sometimes. Don't worry about it. The GTA is nothing but delayed construction and traffic. It's nuts. The city that's near me as well has like never had more construction. The mayor, or you know, whatever that title is, sat down and had like an interview that got televised and was like, yeah, so expect more construction in the city than we've ever had before. And I was like, oh, good. So good to hear that I can't drive to the city that's near me where all my friends live. That's awesome to hear that it's going to be even worse than it's ever been, and it's always terrible. Thanks. In my place, there's a flood almost every year. Dang, that's crazy. We have been having floods and droughts at the same time, which doesn't make sense until you realize that the northern part of the province is always flooding, and the southern part always is in a drought. So it's been quite the disaster. I have 9 subs active right now. So many emojis to choose from. Throw some of mine in there. I got some fun sub emojis. Maybe Alaska. Isn't Alaska super cold? I didn't think you'd actually want to read it. I just wanted to share an accomplishment. Well, check it out. But also, that's awesome, Chip. I'm proud of you. I want to move to Alaska so badly. I've heard that it's beautiful. The mountains? Fairbanks, Alaska seems like a good place to live. One time, I was called for jury duty. The bus rides from suburbia to the city's core took 3 hours? Oh no, for a bus ride? Did you have to transfer buses? Or it just genuinely took that long? That's terrible. Man, cities here are not built for walking. I know that in some places it's worse, but it's bad here. Multiple transfers? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's painful. Also, just does jury duty like scare anybody else? Like, I'm so worried that I'm gonna miss it because they just send it to you in the mail and they're like, be here on this day or else jail. Be here in court or jail. And I'm like, what if I just didn't read that piece of mail? What if I didn't get that mail? Because we moved recently, they're still sending my mail to an old address. So like, what if I got summoned to do jury duty and now I'm just gonna go to jail? I can't VTube from jail. Maybe I can smuggle a phone in and do real live streaming, but then I have to do a face reveal, and what's worse, face reveal or jail?
Alarmix says, Aiden, I absolutely cannot stand you. I don't know why the fuck I even follow you. You're such an dishonest hack, I don't even know what to say, you hack. Oh, it's Smole. Hello, Smole.
Wow, the complete 180. Squirrel! I hate you, Waited. You suck. You're so oh, small. The final bus did take nearly an hour. Oh my goodness. People in my country in summer, let's go to another country. My family, how about we stay here for the whole summer and only go to the beach? I mean, beach sounds nice. Beach sounds nice. Tell them you're chronically online and you get your legal opinions from YouTube and they will dismiss you. Well, I kind of do. I like to watch Legal Eagle and the Civil Rights Lawyer. Name tags don't update automatically, so to get the new name tag on stream avatars, type !name tag subs. Oh yeah! Now that you have subs, you can, if you type that command and update it, you'll have a new name tag. And this guy's in top 5. Whomst me? Whomstedov? You love Legal Eagle? Yeah! Let's go! I love Legal Eagle. 90% of the stuff they say goes over my head, but I feel smart when I watch it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. My Artfight account is Aiden Sketches. It's spelled the same as my Twitch username, so you should be able to find it that way. When I finally got to the courthouse, me and all the senior citizens who were also called, yes, it was very jarring, were told, yeah, trial's canceled. Our bad, go home. And I was pissed for the entire 3-hour trip back home. Did they at least... I know that they pay you, like, it's like pennies on the dollar. But did they pay you anything for making you drive out there? I'm well, been writing a lot and enjoying life. Life's kept me busy, but ultimately it's been going very well. Same here. Is it because you like eagles? Turtle, welcome in! Yo, Turtle, how's it going? My day and stream are going good. Very good. How was your day? I was talking about Alanix. I gave my top 5 spot to Mythica, and I guess I'm 6th now. Dang, James, you gotta gamble more on the slots. I was paid jack shit. They didn't pay you anything for going all the way out there? That's crazy. I can't believe that. A hero in a green shell. What, Koopa? The Koopa? From Mario? Oh, Turtle. Oh. I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps Koopas really are the hero, after all. I mean, they have to take such a beating from Mario, and then they got to do it again the next day. They got to clock back in for their 9 to 5. That sounds like a terrible job. Just walk in circles until the plumber steps on you, and then you can clock out. I'm making my sister's birthday cake, and I keep having to stop myself from eating it. That's so real. Every time I make cookies, I probably eat 3 cookies worth of batter. I just like grab a little nibble and I'm like, well, I'm making cookies. I need to give myself a treat for all this hard work. And then there's 1 cookie because I ate all of the batter. I'm talking about your top 5. You think I would lose money? Your top 5? Oh, viewers. I thought it was the top 5 like money. Or top 5 gold, I guess it's called. The batter's good though. It is. It's so good. It just sucks that you have to put eggs in it because of salmonella poisoning, but that's never stopped me. Oh, wow. No, James is still in first place. By, like, $2,000. That's crazy. What are you going to spend all that money on, James? You don't even blow us up. I don't know if any of the new, I did check, and I don't think the new packs included, like, you have to buy cosmetics from it. I don't think... Ow! Oh, there you go. I'm testing stuff on stream avatars. Eventually, I'll figure out how to automate the name tags, though. That sounds fun. That would be a nice feature. The taste beats the salmonella every time. That's what I'm saying. And I've always said that. Ow! I'm laying in the hospital. Pale. Can't move my arms. What the heck was that? And everybody's always like, Aiden, you need to stop eating the raw cookie dough. And I go, eggs. And then I start slurping up raw eggs that I had in my pockets. And they were like, how long have you had those? I'm like, 4 days. And then they try to pull them out of my mouth, but it's too late. I've already sucked all the eggs into my system. They're entering my esophagus. No, not the squats. Fine. I shouldn't complain about the time to burn them thighs. All right. All right. Fair enough. I have done nothing but sit and draw all day, so perhaps it is time for me to get a little bit of schmovement in my body. I found a setting that can force avatars, name tags, and accessories. So I'm just testing it to force just name tags. That makes sense. Haven't been able to test it though. Well, now's our chance for anybody who just got a sub. Hey yo, who's sucking eggs? Me. In the hospital. Because the only way to cure yourself of salmonella poisoning is by canceling it out with more raw eggs. More salmonella. This is not legal advice. I'm not a police officer. Don't listen to me. One more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What else did we get? A stretch and a hydrate? Oh, lovely. Thank you. I stretch my legs. It's a setting. If I know who got a sub, I can change it through commands though, but I'm wanting to automate it. Oh, that's not what you mean by automating? You mean like it updates automatically? That's probably a good idea. Is that something that they can do though? I know that there are some limitations to stream avatars. So there might not be an option for that. Unless you've seen one already. Trying to figure it out. Best of luck, soldier. Speaking of soldiers, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I need to drink water. That's my battle for the day. Oh, no. Oh, no. Delicious, delicious water. Life-giving water. I'm freshly lubed and ready to keep drawing. My body is a machine that turns water into more water. I don't know why it does that. I think I messed up. How so? You didn't get enough sleep. You forgot to toss the salt over your shoulder when you spilled it on the table. You didn't say goodnight to the boogeyman in your closet. These are all things that are easy mistakes. Aiden, check art fight in like 5 minutes. As long as you remind me. Miku, ooh. I've tried making the stream avatar bot reply for subs and follows to make the command to change their name tag, but it sends it before the system registers that there's been a change, so it doesn't work. Dang, that's great. You're programming it right now. My body is a machine that turns Steam sales into unplayed games in my Steam library. So true. So true. Except, ow! Oh, gosh. Hi, Shay. Welcome in. How are you? Except that, I am so terrified of spending money that I have to really, really, really want to play a game in order to buy it. So I don't usually have unplayed games. I found the setting that can force a change depending on if follow, sub, or mod. So I set a name tag accordingly, but I gotta say, wait to see if it works. Interesting. Interesting. Very clever. Did you remember to stretch and hydrate? I did. I stretched my Yeggies. Me with PlayStation games? Wait, PlayStation in this economy? You will never own anything and you will be happy, said the liar, like a liar. Tired, just got off work? Ah, I see. Well, take a load off. Put your feet up and get yourself a nice cold glass of iced tea or sweet tea, as you call it in the States. Because you just have to be different. I'm just kidding. Started talking to a girl, kind of started liking her, then realized I might not like... What is T for T? Tit for tat? Top for tattoos. Trading for tricycles. Oh, I see. Trans for trans. I've never heard that before. Then also realized going through 2 breakups within not even a year left me worse than I thought, and I'm not even ready, so now I left a message that we could focus on friendship first, and I feel awful. Don't feel awful, Chip. I think that's a normal thing. I think when you start talking to somebody and you're in the talking phase is when you're supposed to figure out if you're into that person or not. I'm gonna watch chat to see who has a sub but doesn't have the name tag and try to change it, so don't panic if you see a strange command with your username. Minry's trying to take over my stream! It was only a matter of time. Technically, I buy Steam games now because I have a PC, but before I got a PC, I would always yoink games during the sales. That's fair. I was a PlayStation guy growing up. PlayStation 2 was my jam. I loved PlayStation 2 games. Dark Cloud 2, Jak and Daxter, ATV Off-Road Fury. I guess it makes sense, but I just kind of acted interested in her before. I can see how you would feel bad being like, oh, I hope that I didn't lead them on. But I would just say, it happens all the time that someone is genuinely interested and then something changes and the relationship isn't going to work. I think that's fine. It might suck in the moment, but that's relationships, you know, you make yourself vulnerable and then things change. Legend of Dragon. Yes, Final Fantasy X with the iconic laughter scene. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oof. It hurts me to this day. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. But Blitzball is fun as heck, dude. I loved Blitzball. It worked? Oh, heck yeah. Wow. Well done, Minry. Aiden check art fight. On it. Roger that. Where am I? There's I am. Small. What is it? I love this doodle, but why am I flipping me off? I can't believe it. Oil, welcome in! Welcome in, Oil Cat. How's it going? She's super sweet and understanding, so I bet it'll be fine, but you know. Yeah, I know. It always sucks in the moment. Whoa, Tiki, thank you for the gifted sub to Little Oil Cat. That's awesome. I appreciate that so much. You don't know. That really means a lot. Feel free to show it. I might. Aiden middle finger jump scare. Anyway, yeah, that's why I didn't go to sleep and have an appointment in 6 hours. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chip. Can you get some rest between now and your appointment? I don't want you to be like super exhausted when it happens, but also I definitely understand you not feeling good about the whole thing. Nope, because work. You go to work in between? Dang. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip. But hey, you're putting yourself out there, you're meeting new people, you're talking to new people. I think that's wonderful. Even if it doesn't always end well, you're still experiencing romance in your life. I was just doodling and it was the only thing that came to mind. Plus it was fun. I bet it was. I throw stuff at Oil. Yes, good. Everyone do it. Also, did we see the attack that I did on Oil? Boom. I tried to make the background look like an oil spill. I don't know if I did good or not. I'm fine. Get work done. Go to dock and give blood. Buy Subway. Go home. Oh, you get to have Subway? I love Subway. Anybody who says differently is wrong. I didn't want them to see it yet. So sorry, Oil Cat. I did already show it earlier on stream when we started. My bad. I think it's public on your profile anyway, or it's definitely public on my profile, so if anybody wanted to see it, they could have already. But apologies if you wanted to do a big reveal. Everyone just forget about the last like 15 seconds. I'll do the Men in Black thing. Everyone look at the tip of this pen real quick. Bzzzt. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, anyone who says that Subway is bad doesn't know how to make their own freaking sandwich. Neuralizer? Forget about what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I didn't say forgetting about anything. I throw myself in oil so I can be crispy. I thought that's what that was meant to be. Yes, that means I did good enough. Subway. Yeah, Neuralizer, thank you. It is, but I was going to do a stream about all the amazing people who attacked me and why I love them all. Aw, well, still do it. I can't think of a single reason why that would stop you for anything, you know? Any particular reasons that we may or may have forgotten about. Want to know my order? Yes, absolutely. Let me judge you. And then I can disagree with the intricacies of what vegetables. What amazing art. See what? I don't know what you're referring to. I'm going to an animal park tomorrow? A zoo? Or is animal park different? What's the difference? Exactly. My Subway order is sometimes I'll do flatbread, but if you do flatbread, you have to do it toasted. Never do flatbread untoasted. Who is this oil cat you speak of? Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? What are all these chats popping up on my screen? An animal farm? As in George Orwell? Animal Park is a rescue center for animals? Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't know that. Are you going to buy yourself an cat? Chim Kim sandwich. Who's Aiden? Looks like a femboy. I don't see any femboys here. Who are you talking about? Femboy where? Grabs Pokeball. Gotta catch them all. My order is almost always I do a foot-long white Italian bread cold cut combo with orange cheddar. And then I put lettuce, spinach, red onion, and what is it? Honey mustard sauce? Sweet and sour? Something, there's some kind of sauce. And that's mine. And pineapple if they have it, but they don't always have pineapple. I changed everyone who's talking in chat at least. If the rest got gifted, I can't tell if you got a sub. That's fine. If they're not chatting, then they can wait.
So the best Subway order is this: cheese oregano bread with barbecue ribbon sliced cheese, then of course toasted, then lettuce, red onions, cucumber, sweet corn, roasted onions, salt and pepper, and topped off with spicy chipotle sauce.
Ka-chunk! Approved! That actually sounds delicious. That's fine. You didn't put tomato on it. And I genuinely like all of those things. The oregano bread sounds really good. Barbecue rib, you could have gone for ham, but it's good enough. Yes, thank you, Chip. Tomato's disgusting. I'm glad we can agree on this, that tomato is the worst thing ever made. Now there is much blue. Stop it, I'm getting hungry. Me too, but I prepared for this situation. I got my bowl of blueberry slop, and by that I mean it's the blueberries with Greek yogurt and pumpkin seeds in it. Subway is good until you work there and the manager wants us to serve sauces when mice defecated in them? Hey Chip, you may want to consider going to a different place. How about Quiznos? How's Quiznos doing these days? I'm ordering a pizza. Oh, don't stop it with the delicious carbs and the bread and this. Oh, that sounds so good. The only acceptable... You've never been to Subway? Well, have you been to Subway? The only acceptable way to eat raw tomato is the small snack potatoes with salt on them. I don't know if I've had those. I added butterflies to my stream avatar's name tags. Sub's got the sub death moth. If you subscribe, then you become death. My Subway sandwich is a foot-long Italian. Okay, good. Either cheese and herb bread. Good. Pepper jack. Okay, probably one of the worst choices for cheese, but it's still acceptable. No cheese is bad cheese. Italian meats, lettuce, tomato, black olives, banana peppers, Italian dressing, mayo, and a cold root beer and some sun chips. Denied. Boom, boom. Denied. Choose a better cheese. Get rid of the tomato. Get rid of the black olives. Switch out the Italian dressing for sweet and sour honey mustard. Then you have an okay sub. It's not your order, is it? It's not, but I did preface all of this by saying I was gonna judge and harshly disagree with people who have a different order than me. I'm just delivering on my promise. Cheese. So you have chosen death. Their stock was so low the manager didn't want us to throw the bags away despite the mice taking bites out of the bags and then doing their business. That is actually disgusting. I really hope that's just like one location and it's not a standard practice for every Subway to include mouse poop. I like spicy sandwich. Well, yeah, my IBS says otherwise. I love spicy food, but my stomach really doesn't. Black olives are good though. No, ew. Black olives are so disgusting. Probably one of the worst health code violation jobs I've ever had. I hope it's the worst. Is there something worse than that? Than mouse poop Subway sandwiches? What could possibly be worse? Rat poop Subway sandwiches. That would probably be worse. Or maybe mouse poop Big Macs? I found a rock one day. That's so cool. Welcome in, Pizza Corgi. What? We need more rock stories in chat. Steak and cheese number 1. Well, cold cut combo number 1. Let's be real. You get the most amount of meat. And everybody loves meat. Every time I focus back on the music, I hear Octopath. What's going on? What's going on is Art Fight. So I have my battle music playlist going on, and it is filled with Octopath Traveler because I love Octopath. One of the greatest RPGs ever made. Probably not the greatest, but like top 5. The bread with the cheese, lots of turkey, lots of lettuce, pickles, and salt. Approved, but barely. I don't know why you would choose turkey. Pickles on a sub, not my thing. Lots of lettuce. It's like, okay, you could do half lettuce, half spinach. You know, no need to go crazy with the lettuce. I love black olives. As a child, I'd get a can of them for Christmas. That's actually really cute. I mean, as much as I hate black olives, I can admit that is a very sweet story. There was the shake machine at Arby's. Uh-oh. Did the shake machine have the meats? Wrong, sir, you are wrong. I mean, if I want steak, I'll order a steak. If I'm getting a sub, it means I'm not in the mood for steak. You're trying to do 2 things at once. If my test for automation name tags work, would you want me to DM you or put them in the server? You could DM me if you'd like. So I met this guy named Dwayne. Is this a story about The Rock? Yes, go on. And what did he say except you're welcome? But it involves maggots, and I don't know if that'll gross you out. Nah, not me. Give this man a true. Want to hear the full story of my rock? Always. I used to put black olives on my fingers and eat them as a kid, like little olive rings. Nah, I would put like onion rings on my fingers. I'm going to murder my past self for choosing a character with lots of details. True, you gotta be careful when you're making a character design that it's simple enough. Hot take, roasted onions or sweet corn is an acceptable snack? Absolutely. Absolutely. You'll catch me walking down the hallway with just a corn on the cob, munching down. Yummy. Or like a whole ass pepper. I'll just like take a bite out of it like an apple. I gotta wait for someone to follow while I'm live to test it, so it might be a bit before I get results. Fair, that is fine. He couldn't say anything except it? He only said you're welcome? So you were like, Mr. The Rock, can I get your autograph? And he signs it and he says, you're welcome. And you say, can we get married? And he says, you're welcome. And you're like, does that mean yes? And he says, you're welcome. And then a single tear rolls down his cheek as he says, you're welcome. Dwayne, can you say anything except you're welcome? You're welcome. I eat him out the can. Sweet corn out the can? I will say, I can't do creamed corn. It's something about the texture that immediately makes me vom.
Pizza Corgi 1234 says I found a rock one time, picked it up and put it in my pocket to get it appraised. I took it to the pawn shop and the dude behind the counter said he'd never been so amazed. He demanded I sell it, but I knew that it was special so I held on to it anyway. One night it started talking to me and we rolled a couple joints, talked conspiracies, got carried away. He sighed, the earth will end in 7 days, unless you dig a giant hole.
So the stone that you found is called the Reality Stone. Watch this little movie called Avengers Endgame and it'll clear things up for you. That would explain all the speaking. Y'all's sweet corn in a can is creamy. No, that was a slightly related thought was sweet corn and creamed corn are two different things. And I do not like creamed corn. Yeah, with his accent, he said the pawn shop. The what? What do you get there? Pawn. Oh, the pawn shop. No, the pawn shop. Where you buy porn. You're saying pawn, right? Yeah, well, yes, of course. What else would I be saying? You haven't seen Endgame yet. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for a Doomsday to come out first? The Arby's shake machine requires milk mix to make the shakes, and someone left milk in there overnight. Because sometimes they don't like to clean it. Oh, yeah, of course. So you just leave the milk there to rot because you'd rather not clean it and deal with rotten milk in the morning. And when I opened it the next day, flies crawled out and maggots were rolling inside, and apparently this was a common occurrence? It always makes me wonder where they come from. Like, where did those maggots come from? You know? What is creamed corn? It's corn after creaming. Aiden, I am mad. I am legend. So, do with that information what you will. Hi, puppy! Hi. I really still feel like I should call you PUBG, because just saying hi, puppy makes it sound like a dog just walked into my office. And that would be concerning, because we don't own a dog. My rock story was a song reference? So, okay, so just let me get this straight. You're getting mad at me for not catching every reference ever? Yeah, my apologies for not knowing everything in the entire universe. Naruto runs around, let's go, you know ball! Great song. I've got a lot of openings in here from, like, various anime, but I think I have a lot of Naruto openings in here as well, because they're very good. I'm mad at you for not having heard that song. Exhibit A, what I said 5 seconds ago about not knowing everything in the world. But you, streamer, you know all. You're so right. I do actually know that song, and I was ignoring. I'm kidding. I know everything in the universe. Skill issue. Okay then, Chip. How tall am I? Hi, Dex. Welcome in. How's it going?
Wow. Whoa.
Hi, Wally. I'm mad at Aiden not knowing the village of rice paddies. Oh, no, I know. 5'10"? Wow. Correct. Yeah, I've actually been lying about being 5'8" this whole time. I'm 5'10". Guys, can I make a confession? Don't cancel me for this. I'm tall. I'm actually tall and handsome. You are a rice paddy, Aiden. I know. Because I know everything. Streamer doesn't even say thank you when he gets a sub. SMH my head. Don't gaslight me. I have been vigilant in every sub that I get, and I've said thank you every time. I am taller than you? I know. Because I know everything. I'm mad at Aiden for being so dang cool. I'm joking. Wait, are you joking about being mad, or are you joking about me being cool? I mean, I already know the answer, but I just want you to say it so everyone knows. Then what about Sarah's sub just now? Sarah's not subbed. And I know that because I know everything. I'd like to wrestle you, Aiden. I know. Also, somehow I wanted to say 8, but I said 10 instead. I know. I'm joking about being mad. Sarah did sub, actually. This? Where are we seeing this? Where is it? Hang on. It's going to be in the stream announcements. It's not here. There's the hype train. There's the 10 gifted subs. Was it one of the gifteds? Hi, Sarah! Where is it? You guys are sending me on a wild goose chase and cutting into my arting time. Where is it? Do I gotta scroll all the way back up? I literally can't. It was too long ago. I guess we'll never know. Except I know, because I, as chat has stated, I know everything that's ever happened. Can I, like, go back to the message that you... I don't know. I thought I could go back to the message that you're referencing. But I don't see it, and I can't go back. Hey, Sarah, if you subbed, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you so much. And if you didn't sub, I still appreciate you so much. And also, Dex is a liar. Chip, you said you know everything. What's the song called? Oh, it's a secret. Never mind. What's a secret? That I have an alert that pops up every time somebody subs so that I can thank them. And I pride myself on that. Just because I know everything doesn't mean I have to reveal knowledge. Yeah, of course. Me too, obviously, as well, because I know everything. When don't we cut into your art time? You love us too much. Shut up. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. It wasn't announced, but Stream Avatars announced it, so it's in chat, but not in activity? What? Since when? How is that? No way. That's... Oh! Sarah, thank you for the resub with Prime! Why did I just get the announcement now? It's because you didn't share? Wait, you can do that without having me know? What? That's not allowed. That should be illegal. Wow. You know what? I respect it so much more that you were trying to be all sneaky about it. Sarah, you're the best. You're great. You're amazing. And thank you so much for the resub with Prime.
Small girl rifle says time to bomb Caden over the head with a hammer.
And I knew all of this was going to happen. I knew everything that was going to play out. And I did all of that. I played into it for dramatic and comedic effect. This is one of your least favorite Naruto openings? Because all of them are the best, right? Because all of them are number one? Which means that all of them are also at the bottom of the list? Because they're all side by side? I learned something new today. That you're allowed to hide your subs from me. That's crazy. That's why on an earlier stream you thought I tried to sneak in a sub during starting soon and then it showed on stream after the scene transition? Interesting. We know how to work Twitch? Well, clearly I don't. Except I'm kidding, I know everything. Woo, resub! Yeah, resub! You're welcome, Aiden. It's just a Prime sub, but still. Don't minimize it. Don't say just. A Prime sub? That's what I get when I order Subway. Call back. The very beginning is just very meh. Of this one? Of the rap one? It's so cool! Hey, Aiden, it is Wednesday. My dude is live right now. Well, I know. It's me. Thank you for the hydrate, Small. And for the push-ups and the crunches. When one has knowledge of all, one must select what they're aware of at any given moment. Good job. Ow. I knew how to explain that, but you put it very eloquently, Minri. Any time that I get anything wrong ever is because I'm choosing to. That's the narrative that we're going with. No, it ain't. It's Jimmy here. Yeah, Jimmy here, as in on this stream. Correct. I can be good at wording as well as also as me, as be good at as word. Anyway, I'm gonna go do push-ups and crunches now, because I've been condemned. Ow! I stubbed my toe on my weight. Ow! Ow! Ah! Okay, fuck. I'll do push-ups to make the pain go away. 1, 2, 3. Don't redeem me. You died. Hang on, I have to take a minute. Give me a minute. That's so funny. Anyway. 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't see it because I'm doing the push-ups, but I can hear the sound and I know what you did. I'm actually lightheaded. That's so funny. Okay, anyway. Ew! Ew! Good thing I'm walking away to do crunches now. Disgusting! Which one is the know how to flush the toilet after you've had a shit? Well, it was one is disgusting. 5, 6. I'm actually lightheaded from laughing while I was doing push-ups. 7, 8, 9. Ow! While I'm on the ground, might beat me when I'm down. At least beat me while I'm up. Is model being dead still during this speak? Chat clip this. Ow! Enough! Alright? It's like a clown getting tomatoes thrown at him. I guess it could be worse. I could be like a court jester and get executed for making a bad joke. What? What? What's... www. Sorry, my text-to-speech came out there for a second. I think I'm, like, mostly done with the line art. Perhaps it is time for flat coloring. I'm gonna art fight so good. I'm gonna get so much of this done. You guys don't even know. Is there like a leaderboard for art fight? Because I haven't seen one, but I really want to find one. See if I'm at number 1 yet. Guys, I've done like 6 whole drawings. How am I not at number 1? Come on. Just give it to me. Like, I really want it, though. Have you considered that I want it more? I don't want to stop. You can't make me. Streamers drawing again. I'm bored. What's your favorite color? Sorry, I'm just trying to make conversation. It's probably blue, isn't it? I heard somewhere that court jesters were often one of the king's advisors, but that could be inaccurate. I think, weren't court jesters the only ones who were allowed to actually critique the king? Boss fight. Orange. What the? Because it's complementary to blue. Makes sense. You got a bag. What bra size do you think you'd be? I actually know this already because there's a quiz where you can put in like some information and it spits out a bra size. I just don't look good in orange. It's a hard color to pull off. You have to be a very specific, like skin shade. You know, like season. You know how you could be like a spring, summer, winter, or autumn or winter. Don't say it. Why not? Actually, go ahead. Well, okay. Now I'm conflicted. Do I say it or do I not? I can pull it off. You want sexy or non-sexy? Well, okay. I was gonna say that truthfully, I think at least triple D. But the website says that I'm a C cup, which is like, that's respectable. I'm pretty happy with that. It's no triple D, so I think their site must be bugged or something. But, you know, not that bad. I'd take it. Do we want boss fight? I think we want boss fight. I think it's been an hour, we can have boss fight. Especially because people are paying attention, which means they might actually join this time. Don't forget that if you fight the boss, you can get a bunch of gold. And then with the gold, you can explode each other. I feel like you'd pull off wireless bras. What, they got 5G internet connection? How does that work? That gold is going into good places, and by that you mean the slot machine? Also, I do feel like I could pull off wireless bras. The, like, sticky ones? Yeah, I think I could do that. Oh shit, double priest! The new Knives Out movie be like? But which one of you is Judd? I don't think it'll let you change. That's disappointing. I'm gonna go Balatro. Goodbye. All right, thanks for popping in, Pizza Corgi. Have fun with Balatro. I can't wait to see you get C++. Get every achievement. When you said wireless bras, I thought Bluetooth. Yeah, me too. I was like, what are you... Bluetooth device successfully paired. And it's just booba. I'm just saying that with your bra size, I can reverse calculate your current penis size. No, you can't. Because there are other questions that go into it as well, and you don't know what the answers to those questions are. If you knew all of the other answers, then you could reverse engineer it, but you don't. Also, massive dong. Oops, I dropped my monster condom for my magnum dong. We need art of that. Bluetooth boobs? Boob tooth? Or booba with wires? Interesting. Now the question is, would art of that be allowed? Who's the boss this time? The Mad King? Is that what it's called? Good luck, everyone. You can do it. I know you can. You're on a streak right now, winning all these boss fights. Better not lose your streak now. The nipples are the wires? I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of Uncanny Valley. If me and Lil just keep smiting, we could technically heal like crazy. Ooh! New tech unlocked. Also, speaking of smiting, I have been listening to more NADPOD and getting more into D&D lately, and my feed knows this because they slowly feed me more and more D&D stuff, and it's making me crazy. I'm like, how dare you show me Dungeons and Dragons when you know I can't play right now? Absolute insanity. It making me so upsetty spaghetti. Anyway, I'm going to do an outline layer now. I don't know why I always do this, but it's just fun. I like to put an outline around the characters. And also, it's like very cathartic. Maybe my favorite part of the drawing process, because you don't have to worry about if it looks good or if the colors match or anything. It's literally just like, even with line art, you have to pay attention to the line weight and stuff. With the outline, I'm literally just sitting here making lines, and I can turn my brain off, and it's the best. I would say, as a dyslexic, it's very hard to read the attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Once you guys are pro gamers with this, you'll have all the attacks for all the classes memorized, surely. Well, I'm just... There you go. I'll say when it's y'all's turns. Thank you, Minri. I don't know if you guys are on mobile or not, but I think... I could be wrong about this. I think if you're on PC, there will be a little minimized version of the stream in the corner. I don't know. It might be too small. It might be too hard to tell, but you could maybe at least use that to determine whether or not it's your turn. Except Minri is being a legend and announcing the whole thing, which is awesome. But if you're on mobile, I think you might just be out of luck in that aspect. Oh, well. I don't have ads, but still some of the team does. Yeah, that's true. But it's okay, because Minri's coming in clutch with the announcer. Salty Dog's turn. Dex's turn. And here we have... Yeah, we have Blue Dextrous stepping up to the plate. A priest, interesting class choice. We're gonna see what kind of moves they can pull out this round. That boss is looking mighty scrumptious right now. Yes, very difficult boss fight. Yes, indeed. A Blue Dextrous went with the classic move 1. Yes, very good, very clever. Ah, I see Minri Live has gone for the classic 3. I think there's a setting to announce turns in chat. There is. I turned that off because it gets really obnoxious. Especially with the boss. it clogs chat so much. It's like, the boss used this move. The boss used this move. The boss healed for this much. Like, if anybody sends a message and I don't see it immediately, it's getting buried just with no hope of me actually being able to read anything. Lightning! Yes, a very powerful move. Only done by the most talented of wizards. We need to do, you know how, like, sports have announcers for all of their games? And, like, sometimes a speed run will have, like, an announcer. Why don't we have, like, announcers for people who play, like, RPG games? Wait a minute. Did I just discover Let's Plays? I think I just came up with the idea of Let's Plays on my own. What if I were to play a game, but record my own voice over top of it? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Constant back-to-back jock shockers for the boss. Should I know what a jock shocker is? I'm a little bit concerned to ask. She shock my boss till I jock. Your mind is too innocent? It is. I didn't even know what a sock on the doorknob meant. There's like a whole world of information I'm not privy to because I'm a good boy. Except that, of course, I'm lying and I know everything. And I will understand every reference that's made and every song lyric that's alluded to. If I don't catch it, it's because I'm purposely ignoring you. Just kidding. Mayhaps we need a double heal. Asher, welcome in! Hey, Asher. Did you check your art fight? Watching the stream from the Bahamas? Exqueezle me? I say I'm jealous when people, like, order a pizza and I don't have a pizza. You're in the Bahamas? The Bahama Mamas? And I'm not? What? What in the heck? Is it super hot there at this time of year? Also, it's awesome that you're still watching the stream despite being in the Bahamas. That's actually a huge compliment. So thank you. What happening? Well, currently, Asher is watching us from the Bahamas, and there's a boss fight going on, which is something that we do every once in a while. Anyone in chat can participate. When it happens, you'll have the option to join. I've been drinking. Ooh. Pina coladas. I've been here for the past few days, leaving tomorrow morning. Hey, Asher, do you want to see something cool? Just, let me know, quick yes or no. I think you'll be excited. I hope you'll be excited. I'm at a gamble. This boss fight's looking tough. They weren't kidding when they said he was the Mad King. Because he's crazy and angry. Like Shaden. Won't be here long because, one, going to sleep soon. Fair.
Small Girl Rifle says, Aiden, I just changed my Monday alarm sounds to Submerge from Iron Lung XD.
You're playing a horror soundtrack to get you up in the morning? I hope that doesn't have any deep, long-lasting psychological effects on you. The background music sounding epic for the boss fight? Thank you, I'm glad. It does fit quite well. What's cool? Oh, stream is so laggy. I guess you are watching from the Bahamas. Okay, I'll leave this up for a while then so that you can see it in time. Boom! And then now we wait for the reaction. Might be a hot minute just because they're watching from the Bahamas, but that's fine. We're all very patient. We can watch. And some people are still fighting for their lives. So that's fine. I can't enjoy my tea. Why not? You always enjoy your tea. Gotta keep our tank healed. Chat, y'all want to hear something? I do. Am I included in chat? I don't know. I would like to hear it, Tia. Blue, heal yourself. I love Iron Lung, though. Plus, I made sure to play the one that I love the most for sound. That's good. I guess some of it is getting covered up by stream avatars, but don't worry. Yeah, that's the reaction I was looking for. Yippee! I sent it over on Artfight. You can see the full thing in more detail there. Half of it is... oh, there you go. Now you can see it. That is not who I targeted, but that's fine too. Also, new PFP on all art platforms. You got a new one? Oh, wait, I know that one. I know that one. I know about the new profile picture. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a second. Except that I didn't, you know, because I know everything and I'm just selectively... sorry, the bit's probably getting old, isn't it? Wait, can we 8-ball while they're fighting? Or I think you can? But I think because the 8-ball is coming from stream avatars, it maybe doesn't work? I don't actually know. I'm getting off, gonna chill before bed. Oh, okay. Enjoy your chill time, Small. Have a good rest. I hope to see you on Tuesday for more arting and fighting shenanigans. And, I'll probably have this done by then because I'm going full force into Artfight right now. It's gonna be so freaking good. The plan is to be a one-man army. It does work. Nice. Good night, Small. It's set on Twitch too. Hey, let's go. Love to see it. Wonder if anybody maybe recognizes the art style or something like that, you know? Will I reach my art fight goal this year? Concentrate and ask again. 8-ball is uncertain today. Doesn't want to answer any questions. Everyone you love is balls. Everyone you love is 8 balls? It's telling me to lock in. It knows. Oh, that's why it's saying concentrate. Because it's like, you need to work harder. Ugh. That 8-ball. You can never catch a break. Always so committed to the grind. I'm back. Why haven't we won? Are you a part of the fight, James? Did you leave halfway through the fight? Remember what happened last time? Maybe that's why? Alright, I must pop off and sleep now. Bye-bye. Okay, thanks for popping in, Asher. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy your vacation. That sounds like so much fun. And have a good rest. I did post an attack at 11:30 last night. It was nice. Ooh. Am I following you, PUBG? I might not be. Are you following me? I didn't join. I didn't know we were fighting. Ah, I see. I see. So, earlier this week, I was supposed to watch Backrooms, and then my mom got all paranoid about my little sister, and so we didn't see Backrooms and looked for showing on a different day, only to see that was apparently the last ever showing, so I'm never seeing Backrooms, I suppose. Anyways, I have dinners. Aw, I'm sorry, Tia, that sucks. I hope that you get a chance to watch it. I'm sure it'll be released somewhere online. You might not be able to see it in theaters, but you can still, make a fun family thing of it. Pull up the couch, make yourself a couch fort, have some popcorn with Skittles in it, and then watch Backrooms. Maybe I'll do that. That sounds awesome. Enjoy dinners, Tia. We still in it? Dang. It is a war of attrition. Feeling very emo about that? Yeah, that's so unfortunate, Tia. I hate plans getting canceled last second. It's very aggravating. Just follow you on Art Fight. Yippee! I'll follow you. Actually, maybe I should just do that right now so I don't forget. I don't think it should take too much time. I'm gonna assume. Are you a Team Tragedy? I'm just gonna assume that you're the most recent one. Yep. Okay. Get followed. Boom. Wow, everybody's Team Tragedy. What the heck? I feel like I'm being outnumbered here. I must work even harder! That's okay. Comedy is better. Well, we don't know. It's the tortoise and the hare situation. If you get too cocky, if you get too comfortable, if you're too sure that you're going to win so you don't put in the effort, then you're not going to win after all. If comedy's going to win, I need to do my absolute darndest to make sure that I'm pulling my weight. And also that I'm #1 in the world. Because I will settle for nothing less unless I don't get it, in which case I'll have to settle for whatever I get, which is actually fine and I don't really mind. But those are the only two outcomes. Either I am first place or I'm not in first place. And both are acceptable. Not everything's a competition. This literally is a competition, but also it's important to be patient with yourself and have grace. And maybe if you lose and don't meet your goals, then at least you tried. And you're a better person because of it. But not me, I'm gonna win. There is no winning? What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no winning? Your team might win, but you might not win? I don't think you understand. It's not about the team. It's about me. I'm single-handedly going to destroy this entire competition, obviously. I've made 6 entire drawings. Chat, do I A, eat food and take time away from drawing, or B, skip food and draw? You should eat food, because, Tia, if you've got fuel, then your drawings will be even faster. Think about your tank is running on empty, your engine's sputtering out, you're exhausted, your drawing's not going to be as good as it could be, but you have sustenance, you have food. Then your drawings will be fueled by whatever food you ate. You eat pizza? That's now a pizza-fueled drawing. I think I want pizza. I keep talking about it. It keeps saying the site can't be reached on my art fight. That might happen. Sometimes the site gets busy and it goes down. Eat food. Yes. Welcome back in. So good to see you again. I'm in a loop of healing whoever's the lowest. Salty's putting in good damage. I believe in you guys. It's a close one, but I think you can do... Someone just died. I don't believe in you guys anymore. I'm just kidding. Good thinking. Fuel! Insert Angry Hulk sticker. Fuel! Working on an animation attack? Dang it! Animation attacks are worth so many points! I have to work even harder to make sure that I come out on top! Too many cool people logging onto the site at the same time. Yeah, we're both healing whoever's the lowest. Dang. Oil Cat's dead? Oh no, is it only Dex and Salty Dog now? It's been more than a week since my last fight on my art. I think I'll art my fight today. I'm gonna go downstairs and make some coffee and art while watching you. Yippee! That actually sounds so nice right now. Coffee and art? I'm also doing art. I don't know why. I think it's the grass is greener situation. Every time somebody says that they're doing something, I'm like, take me. I want pizza. I want to go to the Bahamas. I want coffee. I don't even like coffee, bro. I think I'm having FOMO. Even though I'm literally streaming. What? You guys, I think there might be something wrong with my brain. Just did a clay attack too? That's so cool. I love when people like reach out and do different art mediums. Coffee and art. Cart. It's time for a cart attack. Lynn, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi. I'll make you some coffee, hun. I don't like coffee. I just want to be included. What even is that move he does? I don't know, but I'm scared. It's an attack, not magic. So Salty use 1 instead of 2. It is a close fight. It is a very close fight. I'll make it good though. But like, I don't like the thing that it's made out of. Like, can you make a pie taste good if it's made out of mud? It was so ugly, though. It was actually so bad that I want to throw it out. No! That's what Art Fight is all about. You're mastering your craft. You're improving. Look, I'm doing a new attack, and I got to try a fun perspective, and I got to draw a fish. If I didn't participate in Art Fight this year, I would not have been able to draw a fish. Maybe that's why they're called mud pies. So true. Mine turned out so good. I'm sure yours ain't that bad. Yes, we need to hype each other up. Artists hyping artists. You can do it. Except, like, if you want to do it really slow, then that's fine too, because Team Comedy needs to win. I'm joking, by the way, when I say that. It's all in good fun. Yes, keep going. Don't give up. Unless you feel like you're burning out, in which case, obviously, your health is the most important thing. No, Tragedy needs to win. Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, we'll just see about that. Draws faster. You know what, James? I will take that coffee. I need to draw even faster. I'm not sleeping tonight. We're doing more Art Fight. We're locking in. Honestly, it's been so slow, what with all of the busyness that's been happening. But now that I'm locking in and making more drawings, it is like really fun. I actually feel like I'm a part of something, you know? Mythica, welcome in. Lick's YouTube chat. Did you ask first? Team Comedy for the win? Yeah, Team Comedy, let's go! Hi, Mythica. I've done 46 attacks. The burnout is creeping in. No, Ree, don't let it consume you. Take breaks. Don't forget to take breaks. Because if you burn yourself out, then you won't be able to draw anyway. So you may as well take a break now before you burn out. Give yourself a little time off, and then you can come back even stronger than before. I realize I'm giving advice to an enemy, but you know, I'm just nice like that. Think of me like Uncle Iroh. That guy on the street tries to mug him, and he's like, your stance is way off. That's not how you mug someone. That's me right now. I'm being Uncle Iroh. Dang, that was such a close one. Oh, man. That was rough. You guys almost got the boss. That look. Do you think that was a particularly tough one? Or maybe it was just because of the double priest or double mage or something? Gotta cheer myself out now with gambling. Did you know my phone got snatched 3 days ago? What? I didn't know that, Mythica. Really? That is crazy. That's not the first time I've heard of someone in the Philippines getting their phone stolen. I low-key have no motivation to attack people. Aw, well that's fine. Maybe you just need a break. Maybe this is your body telling you that you need to just take some time to chill. I have so much new stuff that I want to try and practice that I feel like I don't have enough people to attack, even though that's clearly not true. There are so many people. But still. And a twink, for that matter. They lost because I'm not in it. Oh no, the wheel! Oh, the wheel! Philippines mentioned, let's go. I think our comp wasn't it. Alright, well you gotta try, you know? We zigged when we should have zagged. Classic zig maneuver. Classic zig behavior. I did a lightning when I should have done a fireball. I could have lived longer. You just had to gamble with it. Sorry, I should clarify. I am not from the Philippines. But we have lots of lovely Filipino viewers, so I like to hype us up. I got a new phone. Oh, dang. Also, I have to spin the wheel of accents now, so just give me a second. Just give me a real quick second. I'll get back to reading chats, but it's just going to be in a silly accent for a couple of minutes. Here we go. What's wrong with being from the Philippines? Nothing at all. I just don't want people to think that I'm Filipino because I'm very white and that could cause problems for me down the road. We got the old man voice this time! Oh, finally. Graydon is coming back. Because, like, hair is gray. W transition. Thank you. I worked really hard on it. Anyway, we're back. We're back with the art. You like Graydon now? That one was off the dome. I just thought of it out of nowhere. Yeah, our phone screen broke a few days ago. Yeah, mine did as well. I'm carrying around a broken phone screen. Hi. I'm still signing my stuff in, so my Twitch isn't here yet. Oh, that's why you're in the Twitch chat, in the YouTube chat. I got a new screen, $160 for a new screen. What the heck? You can't find your phone? I'm so sorry. Your bank account is crying. Embracing his true unk nature. No, what does that mean? What does unk mean? I don't get it. What is it? UNC. Ultimate Nut Canoe. That's me. That was my nickname in high school back in 1927. They called me the Ultimate Nut Canoe. I gotta go for dinner. I'll BRB. What are you having for dinner? Spam? You want to share some spam? Thank you, Mythica. I worked really hard on it. It took me an entire day to make that animation. Is this the real Uncle Iroh? No, this is Grandfather Iroh. I give you good advice. Lasagna. That sounds yummy. I'd have some lasagna. If only my colon could handle the grease. I have to eat kale and Brussels sprouts. If I redeem another spin, can I please undo this one? Nope. That's part of the risk that you run by spinning the wheel. If you don't like it, don't spin the wheel. How's your knees? Actually bad. I went for a run the other day and I made it 3 kilometers and then my knee gave out. Grandpa, what was it like being gay in the 60s? I don't know. I don't remember the 60s. But Iroh never got to be a grandpa. Do we know that for sure? Wasn't there a big time skip between Avatar and Korra? Maybe he did. Maybe he found a nice lady and then had kids and then his kids had kids. Uncle Iroh never dies. Oh no, wait, didn't we meet his ghost? Yeah. Maybe Iroh was a virgin forever, but if anything, that just makes me cooler by also being a virgin. Stop coughing in my face, Grandpa. I feel the layers of cigarettes flaking off. It's not cigarettes! It's cigarellos! They've got a filter in them.
To stop your lungs from... to stop your lungs from... What was that? Did anybody see that? I think I've been putting off my cataract surgery for too long. What's a kilometer? Well, kilo stands for 1,000, and meter is a meter. So, take a random, just take a guess. You're hallucinating, Grandpa? Who are you? Who are you people? Oh, where am I? I don't remember. I think I peed myself. I'm wearing a diaper. This is great. Whose ever ideas it was. I died. Finally. After 96 years. I've been waiting for this moment for 80 years. What's wrong with your eyes? What do you mean? Objection! My eyes are perfectly fine. When I talked to a health person, they seemed concerned and said that my body shouldn't be acting like it is at my age. And that's what they said to me too. And I said it's the cigarellos keeping me alive and young and spry. Oh, my back. Why am I hearing All Might? Watashi ga kita! Grandpa, you need to take your meds? No! No! I don't want my meds! They're disgusting! Okay, there. That's... Thankfully, Graydon is gone now. I don't have to do that anymore. I should, like, recolor my model to have gray hair just in case that happens again. That could be very funny. Daijoubu da. Watashi ga kita! Honestly, I'm not looking forward to the day where I have, you know, those, like, plastic calendars that have all of your meds in them for, like, each day. I don't want to get to that point, because I don't like taking pills. They already make me gag a little. If I have to take, like, 4 every day, I'm just like... Can we just write me off? Like, surely we need, like, a body for something, right? Like, for science to study, or, like, maybe we need to send an old guy to space. That would be a really cool legacy, and a cool way to go out as well. They'd be like, are there any 60-year-old men who are okay with donating their live bodies to science and will shoot you to space? And I'd be like, I don't want to take all these meds every day. Yeah, do me. Send me to space, please. And then an alien life form will discover my old crippled body and be like, ew, maybe we don't want to make contact with these things after all. Does that voice hurt? Only a little bit. Mythica, welcome into Twitch chat. Give it a beard and wrinkles too. You should redeem a wheel for me because YouTube doesn't get privileges. I have one broken heart. I have to take pills daily. I started breakfast when you rolled the old man voice. What, because you didn't want to be here? Can I lick y'all? No, please. Too busy playing Pal World. Too bad, licks everyone. What the heck? We have a serial licker on our hands. You know you can, hun. Crazy work. Insane. Diseases are spread. Yeah. You can't trust lettuce and you can't trust each other's tongues. What does the world come to? It's propaganda. What do you mean I can't lick the homies? It's the government inventing diseases to stop me from kissing my homies goodnight. They're corrupt, I tell ya. Cereal liquor? Me when there's only a little bit of milk left in the bowl? In the cereal bowl? Yum yum. Yum yum. Should I draw the fish with scales? Should I attempt to make you out of clay? That sounds awesome.
I would be flattered. The only reason that I would say no is for your mental health, because you're getting burned out. I don't want to condemn you to ambition. Logging into Twitch to my Twitch to my new phone. That's so exciting. Are you happy about your new phone? Are you excited? I know that when I got my new phone, I was like partially excited, and then part of me was sad that I had to say goodbye to my old phone. Because my new phone is freaking a huge boy. It's huge. Oh, and also I got free Clip Studio Paint for 6 months in this phone. Wait, what? Did you get X or Pro? Which edition? That's awesome. Either way, yeah, free Clip Studio Paint. Heck yeah. I do really like that Clip Studio lets you buy a perpetual license. I mean, you don't get all the updates, but I'd much rather have this over a subscription. Like, I paid $50 once to get Clip Studio, and I can still use it. Whereas if you want, like, Photoshop, they're like, give us $700,000 a month! And that's with the student discount. Not sure it's part of my Samsung? Ah, I see. That is very cool. But also, I have a Samsung. I didn't get that. What the heck? What the heck? Who decided this? It's like Clip Studio Paint for Galaxy devices? Huh. It's okay, I already started it. You're asking me after you started it? Well, hey, I always say, easier to ask forgiveness than permission. That means that I'm going to attack you back. Just keep it in mind. That once you make me clay, I'm going to draw you. I'm back. Welcome back. I'm planning to buy a Galaxy Tab S10 around December, and it also comes with free Clip Studio Paint with an S Pen. Wait. Is Galaxy Tab like a tablet? Or is that another phone? Why dost thou require 2 phones? You gonna call yourself? I would do that. It's probably the first thing I would do if I got 2 phones. It's a tablet? That makes sense. What's better, ToonSquid or Flip-A-Clip? I don't know. I don't do a lot of animating. And welcome back, Lynn. And the only animating that I do is on Krita, because the Clip Studio animation is very difficult to comprehend, even though it is like becoming more and more the gold standard these days. Also, with the Pro edition, they max you out at like 24 frames, or like 1 second of animation, which is like, okay, come on. Are we being real here? That's like, I get that you want there to be some allure to buy the X edition and that it's free, but like, you could just like limit some tools or something, like you know, all the fancy bits and bobs you could limit. But making an animation only 1 second is like, first of all, anyone can get around that. You just make multiple 1 second animations and then slap them together in like a video editing software. They're just trying to make it a little bit more painful to entice you to buy the full version, which I guess I can understand from a business standpoint, but I don't know. Krita's offering really good animation software for free, so I just downloaded Krita and used that. That's how I made the transition, my scene transition. By the way, it's going to be pretty bad since I don't work with this type of clay ever. You're fine. There's not even a need to leave a disclaimer, because whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be great, and I'm going to love it. Flip-A-Clip is buns. Flip-A-Clip is buns. Okay, so I think we're advocating for ToonSquid. I'm on my new phone now. Hey, nice, Mythica. Explains why you have no animated emojis. Yeah, I'm not an animator. A lot of people call me an animator because I make animatics, but those are not animated. Those are just the keyframes. I'm more of a storyboard artist than anything. I can now bring y'all into my toilet once again. Into the toilet, but won't we get all wet? Someone's liking and licking it. Flip-a-clip is so okay, good to know. Ruby, nobody likes flip-a-clip. I can animate your emotes, Aiden, make you twerk. Hey, don't tempt me. Also, welcome back, Sarah. Whoops, that's the line art layer. I'm sure I could make animated emotes. But, oh yeah, there's a reason I was on the line art layer. I erased the neck so I could fix it. I should probably, you know, put that back. But Sarah, I would want to pay you. Try IBIS Paint. IBS Paint? Yeah, I do. The toilet. Sorry, that was a little bit of a... Not the easiest joke to understand. The joke is that I have IBS and I paint the toilet. I think you can fill in the gaps. IBIS Paint, you have to pay to use the animation properly, I believe. Oh, dang. Yes, Ow! Oh, my neck. Clip Studio Paint, you need the X Studio version, which is muy expensive. Yes, it is. This is why I use Krita. I'm going to try to transfer more stuff to my phone. Good for you. Very good. Also, I've been here just playing Palworld and listening. Oh, yay! Yippee! You have to pay for everything, and there's an ad every 5 seconds, and you can do, like, nothing in it. Krita, I'm just saying, you want a good free animation software, use Krita. It's free. Teapot. I've never heard of this. I mean, I've heard of a teapot. My ancestors are British, after all. I don't want to dishonor my my family. That's why I drink Earl Grey every morning. I actually hate it, but I know that my my ancestors are looking down on me and going, "Oh dear." I can't believe they separated. What was so wrong with the British Empire? I'd have you know the sun never sets. I'll never understand this Canada. Why they decided to separate. Makes no sense to me. I'm playing Palworld and not listening because my gay boyfriend. That's acceptable, I suppose. Quick, do another boss battle while Dex isn't paying attention. That was a joke. Please don't actually do that. I don't have your hair shade at all. That's fine. Just say that it's like dramatic lighting. You could like make me all out of blue and then be like, yeah, you're in a room with a lot of blue LEDs. And that would be pretty cool. Also, how do I check which subscription I have in my Clip Studio? If you open it and look at the little tab at the top, you can see for me. Oh, you can't see for me. The tab that chat is hiding, underneath it says Clip Studio Paint Pro. If you have Pro, it'll say Pro. If you have X, it'll say Clip Studio Paint X. Phoenix, welcome back in. Good to see ya. How's it going? The lighting is slightly off, and the clay sculpture's just like completely pink. I still wouldn't hate that either. We're arting and we're fighting. Both at the same time? Yeah, I know. I'm quite skilled, truly. Pretty good. How are you? I'm doing really well, actually. Thanks for asking. I was babysitting a cousin over the weekend. And now I am free to art my fight all night long and not worry about like taking care of another human being and making sure that they stay alive. Which is pretty nice. And I've made lots of art fight progress. Do you want to see? Quick recap. Here's my first one, Minri. I do have a background, but I changed the colors on the background. Right now it's very dark and I don't like it, but I made it a lot lighter in the final version. Then we got this one, and then we have a mystery one. I don't, who is this? I don't know. Perhaps we'll never know. And then we have this one, Al with the little gradient in the background and the architect mug. And then we got Asher with the big knife. And now I got Tia holding a fish aloft in the air, as you do. I miss fishing. I haven't gone fishing in forever. I gotta go, but it's been fun watching stream today. Oh, okay. Thanks so much for hanging out, PUBG. I appreciate you.
Minliv says fish.
Fish. Fish. Fish. Anyway, see ya, PUBG. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I'm making so much progress. We're already onto flat colors. Can you believe it? One eye is significantly smaller, but it's in pen? Oh no! Just say that they're winking. Or just cover the smaller eye with a big eyelash and then make them wink. Fish. I used to go fishing all the time. My grandparents owned a cabin. It's since gone to my aunt and uncle, so they have the cabin now. Well, actually, they inherited the cabin, and then they fixed it up, and then they sold it, and then they got a new cabin. So we now have a new cabin at the same lake. But I have very fond memories of learning to fish with my relatives. We would go out on a boat, and we would just go and sit out there in the evening for hours. Pan Iron Cast, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Good to have you. How are you? Ripping the eye out now. Oh yeah, it's... Wait, you're ripping the page out? If it's in pen, dang, that's crazy. Anyway, welcome in. We would always go out on the boat, and I just have fond memories of sitting out on the lake in the evening and sitting there fishing for forever. And it doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, you actually catch a fish, and it's the greatest feeling. It's even better when the fish is big enough that you can eat it, because there's regulations on if the fish is too small, then you need to throw it back so that it can grow. And that was a classic line. I feel like that's a classic, like, old fisherman's line. But they're like, now you go and get nice and big now. We'll see you again next year. I'll catch you again next year. Which is, like, literally a death threat and kind of terrifying if you're the fish. But I'm not a fish, so it's fine. But yeah, a lot of times you catch little ones and it's disappointing because you have to throw them back in the water. But when you catch a nice, like, 3-pounder and you're like, oh yeah, I'm taking this up and we're making fish sticks out of this. Kris Kringle fish sticks. That's the best. And I miss it. Fishing itself is nice and relaxing. You kind of just get to sit there in the evening sun on the still water. But it's always a little disappointing going home without a catch. However, once you do catch a fish, it's the greatest feeling in the world. You're like, I did it. I crossed it off the checklist. I've succeeded. Now I'm just doing this for fun. I already caught one. And then once you catch 2, it's like, okay, now you're showing off. Because other people in the boat haven't even caught their first one. Just working, how about you? Same here. I'm doing some art fight stuff. This is my 6th one. I'm so proud of myself. But I need to be faster. I will be attacking you twice to make up for this because it's so no, you don't need to. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm sure that whatever it is, I'll be very excited about it.
I'm sure it's amazing. Yeah, me too. Don't undersell yourself. No, I promise. Look, it's not about the end result. It's about the process. And the fact that you made something. Look, in the era of AI garbage being crammed down our throats, the fact that you, a human being, sat down with a goal in mind and you created something is a beautiful thing. It doesn't matter how it looks in the end. Because at least it's not AI slop. Can I cause chaos? Yeah, sure. Just this once, he says, for the 5th time. In a world of AI, be human. Exactly. Do what humans do, you know? And just the fact that you're being a human is enough. People like to dance and make music and make art, and it doesn't matter how bad you're dancing. The fact is, you're living life, and you're being human. I'm not a good dancer, but I will embarrass myself out on the street by like dancing in public because that's what life is about. You know? It's not about the mountaintops, it's about the valleys in between. Or it's not about the valleys, it's about the walking in between the two, you know? Your life isn't defined by the big moments or the small moments. It's all the in-between moments. Because that's what 99% of your life is going to be. Every once in a while you have the best day ever, and then every once in a while you have the worst day ever. But what about all the years in between? That's life. Who threw a bomb? Probably someone in Twitch chat. I think you can do the same if you type !bomb. Just showed it to Lynn. She proved my point. You were trying not to laugh? No. Lynn was so inspired by my speech. That's what it was. Oh, I see the chaos. It was dropping a massive explosion. It has character, that's all. Love to see it. And that's human. Are you listening? I was, yes. Yes, see, very good. Inspiration. That's what I tell myself all the time. I bought a nice steak and I burned it. That's human. To err is human. And does it make for a good story? No. I mean, people burn steaks all the time, but am I going to tell everybody about it anyway? Yes, I am. In this hypothetical situation where I burned a steak. Because I've definitely never done that. Shut up. I wouldn't make a mistake. I think it works on YouTube, Ruby. I attached the stream avatars to YouTube as well. Did it not work? This is more like I bought a seafood for a boil and then burned it to ash. And that's human. You know? I still think that's a beautiful thing. And Lynn says, nah. So what's your retort? Gotta redo the face completely? I mean, that's the nice thing about clay, at least, is you can keep reworking it until it's exactly the way you want it. I remember doing a sculpture in like 9th grade art class. And I made a sculpture of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And I was in there after school like every day for hours and hours working away at it. And there were lots of times where I was very disappointed and unhappy with how it looked. And I kept with it, and I kept reworking it, and eventually it got to the point where I'm like still proud of it, which is crazy because that was 9th grade. I look back at the art that I made in 9th grade and I cringe at everything except for that sculpture.
I'm wasting stuff though? Wait, but it's clay. You can just rework it in, right? Don't think of it as wasting. Think of it as the cost that you pay to learn. I don't have white, so your eyes are yellow. Yo, it's giving main character energy. Like I said, maybe it's the lighting. Maybe I'm standing on the sun. It feels like slime almost. I hate it. Look, Ray, if you hate doing it that much, you also don't have to keep doing the clay. I'm tired of shit. You bring a nice energy, man. Oh, hey, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Not glad to hear that you're tired. Glad to hear that I have a nice energy. I hope that you have a relaxing evening. Shush, I'm this far. That's a sunk cost fallacy and you know it. If you are not going to enjoy the rest of the process, you don't have to keep going. I learned that the hard way. I don't have like a specific example for it. But just trust me that I've screwed up enough in my life. And now we draw every single bead individually. There we go. Lovely. I remember some other projects from that class, from 9th grade art class. And looking back, I'm like, okay, not only what was I thinking, but more importantly, what was my teacher thinking? Like, a lot of the art that I made, I was like, this is crazy. And then I like find the assignment sheet, and I'm like, wait, I was supposed to do this. A lot of it looked bad because, yes, I was in 9th grade, but a lot of it looked bad because the assignments were like crazy. It was like, make a landscape scene, but make it look bad. Make a landscape, but it's not allowed to look good. It has to be crazy. And that was a lot of my experience. I remember we were like not allowed to use like curved strokes for one of them. So your lines all had to be straight lines. And I'm like, I think I kind of get it. It's to show you the point behind like pointillism. But in what scenario are you as a professional artist going to be like, dang, I lost the ability to draw curved lines. Good thing I took that class, and now I can make a masterpiece with only straight line. Like, I don't know. It was a little wacky. Can we fight each other? Yes. You hit the 2-hour mark. So we can do a battle royale now. I love individually drawing every last dot on my character. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why it's important to balance a good character design. Your character might look really cool, but if you're using them in a way where you have to redraw them over and over, then you gotta kill your darlings. You gotta make a simple design. Like, I have like a cool, fun VTuber model. But, oh gosh, the Battle Royale is really going crazy. But if I were to use this model in like a comic or something, that would be a nightmare, which is why on my YouTube channel, I'm just a guy with a sweater. Because that's much simpler that way. And my drawings go by much faster. I didn't say quick, I said faster. Because, as everyone in this chat knows, I'm not exactly the speediest artist in the world. I think it's supposed to teach you about abstraction, but probably not the most effective way to do it if you never got anything out of it. Yeah, that's very true. I think it was probably because it's 9th grade, you know? It's probably difficult to hit those outcomes as a teacher. You're like, how do I teach 9th graders about perspective? I don't know, make them draw a box or something. So when you have to teach ninth graders about perspective, that's probably it. So I do sympathize a little bit. But at the same time, if I were an art teacher, I would be like, okay, here's the outcome. Let me know what your idea is, and then we'll see what you want to do. And if it were me, I would have been like, I want to draw anime characters because, that's me. But, because art professors, they will say, the anime is not real art. Real art is flipping a urinal upside down and then sneaking it into an art expedition. I'm like, okay. So Marcel Duchamp is a real artist, but all of the animators at Studio Mappa are, I guess, bottom feeders. Congrats, Mythica. I wasn't even looking and I won. Where are you at? Are you on the scoreboard yet, Mythica? Not just yet. Oh yeah, you do have horrible gambling luck. Aiden, do you do any traditional art? I do. I like to do pencil and paper. My favorite is just getting a sketchbook and sketching stuff. I also occasionally do oil painting. I haven't done an oil painting in years, but I am a very, very big fan of Bob Ross. I have watched, I think, every episode of The Joy of Painting. And I've done enough paintings that I'm actually quite satisfied with my ability to paint landscapes. Solra, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You like the foreshortening of the fish? I do all my attacks in traditional art. Oh, that's sweet. What kind of medium do you use? Are you doing like watercolor? Are you coloring stuff? Are you just doing sketches? I love you. Acrylic markers? You got to get yourself some Copic markers. You got to get yourself some alcohol-based ones. Those are really nice. Mr. Smith, it's called a Yume ship and it's art. It's called hentai and it's art. I do only pencil and paper. I don't do any color though. I do love just sketching with a pencil and paper. I haven't totally figured out how to use Copic markers. I still need more practice with shading and things, but ever since I started drawing digitally, I've just been hooked. Did you know that you can Control Z? If you make a mistake, it's like you never made the mistake in the first place. You can just undo it. When you're inking a sketchbook page, not exactly so forgiving. This is so sad. I believe in you, Ree. Mr. Smith, it's called Yuri and it's art. Dang, I tried to lose that, sorry. Dex just keeps winning. Dex is going to get tired of winning! And we will just keep on winning! And we're gonna get tired of winning! So they say. I wish Chip were still here. And then we could geek out about Naruto openings. I wish I had Control Z IRL. Yeah. Every time I go back to sketchbook and paper, they are sorely missed. I remember just how painful it is to erase everything by hand each and every time. Dex, slots all. Think of the gains. Think of the gains. Don't listen to James. James is trying to get you to go bankrupt. I rebind my Control Z to F1 in Krita and my personal well-being improved. What does F1 do in Krita again? I used Krita most recently to make the little scene transition animation, but I haven't used Krita in a long time. It was my first drawing software, and I used it a lot. And then I got Clip Studio. My Shayla, my beloved. I do love Clip Studio. It's great. Highly recommend. And again, one of the reasons for that is because it's one of few drawing softwares that don't require you to get a subscription. You get constant updates if you subscribe, but if you just want a software that'll do enough, you can get a one-time license and you don't have to pay again. which is so nice. Nothing, that's why I rebounded to F1. What? Wait, you don't have a Control Z? I'm doing a second one. This one is almost done, though. All right. Keep going. You can do it. I believe at you. I use my white acrylic marker as whiteout. Ah, that seems like it would work. But if you make too many mistakes in one spot, then doesn't it, like, build up on the paper? Or I guess it's marker, right? So maybe not. I told you guys that when this was added that I'm just really, really good at channel points. Dex did actually, unfortunately, say that. Dex did say that the channel points just get racked up. Ooh, my Sheila, my Sheila. Nah, it's just the Control Z is more tedious than pressing F1 once. Oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought that you got rid of the Control Z function. But instead of clicking it twice, you just click one button. Interesting. Interesting. Sounds like a good idea. But I'm so used to Control Z now. And honestly, the tablet that I have has some built-in buttons, and I've purposely not used them. I purposely use the keyboard shortcuts so that if I get a new tablet, I don't have to relearn all the buttons. Or if you're in like a professional setting or like just a different setting where you're not at home and you still need to draw something, those keybinds will be universal. It does. If you add too much, you can't draw in that spot anymore. Whoa, Juicebox TV, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we're doing some art attacks for Art Fight. Thank you so much for the raid. What did you get up to? Can we get a shout out for Juicebox? Alien Invasion. Uh-oh. Throw the cheese! They were playing Backrooms Escape together. That's a great game, by the way. I love all those Backrooms collaborative horror games. Art Fight, awesome art. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you need to raid and run, if you need to get a snack or have some water or go to bed or anything, that's absolutely understandable. I hope you had a great stream. And thank you for sharing your community with me. He's a twink! He's not regular, he's a twink! Don't listen to them, it's a psyop. They're trying to make you believe that I'm a twink, when in actuality I'm a cool, handsome, and strong man. Now who's really telling the psyop? I 100% need food, but I will be lurking. I must see how this art turns out. Oh, awesome! Thank you! Yes, you go get yourself a snack. What's a stud? Me? Oh no, what a stud. Sorry. I may be a stud, but I can't read properly. If you add too much, you can't draw in that spot anymore without white patches appearing in the drawing. I know from experience. That's unfortunate. It's not that different than with a pencil, though, because once you've erased the same spot for, the 30th time, it does start to wreck the paper, and your pencil smudges do start to show through. So I think with traditional, you kind of, if you're having a rough time with one spot, you kind of just need to accept that it might not look great and move on. Liar! It's not a lie, it's just a difference in opinion, a difference in perception. Perhaps to you I am a twink, but how do I see myself in the mirror? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Possibly never? I would hope that the mirror shows what I look like on the outside. That's what mirrors are for. Great first impression. Truly great. You have to understand that all the quotes are taken out of context, and me saying, guys, I love spotted dick is in reference to the British dessert spotted dick, which is like a pudding. I had to do that multiple times. Come to the dark side. Come to digital art. Do digital art.
Mm-hmm. Why do I get the sense that you don't believe me? Look it up. Unless you don't want that in your browser history. If you don't want spotted dick in there permanently. Which is like, it's fine, I guess. You do you. Whatever. But I'm a huge spotted dick advocate over here. All the cool guys call it dick spot. Oh, dude. Did you see that new dick spot? Oh, yeah. I love making dick spot. Well, why is it called that? British. Britishisms. I couldn't tell you. You have to imagine them saying it, oh, spotted dick. Oh, could I get a spot of spotted dick? My dear friend Dick, could I get a spot of spotted dick? Who is Dick and why is he terrible at hide and seek? Dick is, I think, one of Batman's sidekicks, right? And I'd imagine he's pretty good at it. Except it's probably the red tights. That's probably why he's bad at hide and seek. Not a great clothing choice. Dick Grayson? Yeah. Who is Gray? Of the Flying Graysons? Sounds like a circus troupe. No, not digital art. Okay, yes, come to the dark side. You can control Z. You can copy and paste eyes. You can copy and paste hands. It was? Wait, are we for real right now? I'm not very DC pilled. They were a circus troupe? I finished the clay. It's only mostly bad now. Only mostly dead. That means if it's only mostly bad, that there's a part of it that's good. I didn't know that. But they were in a circus? I thought Robin was an orphan. And Batman was just like, hey, orphan. You're rich now. And also, you must learn martial arts. I've tried and I don't know how to do digital art properly. It just takes time. I was hot garbage at digital art when I started. I didn't know a single freaking thing. I was very against it. And then through hard work and dedication, I became Art Fight's #1 Ultimate Warrior Fighter Champion Gladiator. You must think positively. Then something happened during a performance and that's why he became an orphan. His circus parents died. Wait, is that who Gray is? Gray is the dad and he was a clown? Dick's parents were circus acrobats, but they were killed one night and then Batman adopted him? Dang. I didn't realize that being an acrobat was such dangerous business. Why did they get killed? Were they a part of the cartel? Orphans weren't always orphans? What? No. Orphans means that you were born without parents, just like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. His mom didn't even show up to his birth. What's your art fight again? I forgot. It's the same as my Twitch name. Aiden Sketches. I won't give up then. I'll keep trying digital. Yes, you must persevere. Duh, Aiden. His name is Grayson. His dad's name is Gray. Well, yeah, that's what I inferred that based on the name. Lesson of the day, work hard and you can be a talented soft boy on the internet who everybody loves. Aw, wait, stop. You're being so nice. What the heck? Work hard and you too can get bullied by your chat and called a twink. I searched that, it didn't come up. Wait, really? Aiden Sketches didn't come up? Did you spell it with an A-N? Did you spell it right? As an orphan, I can confirm I was always an orphan. Just like Doof. I got records on my fingers and they just can't stop. Old twink. Old? I'm in my mid-20s. I'm not old. I'm barely in my mid-20s. Maybe I'll find the link to my art fight and then send it. I spelled it right? That's the link. No space between Aiden and Sketches, that's true. Saying Aiden is the correct spelling is an oxymoron. Thank you. Thank you, James. I'm glad you respect me. Finally, after all this time.
Okay, there, that's the necklace done. And we can go and finish up the flats. I spelled sketches wrong. I asked if you spelled the wrong word correctly. Dang. I thought out of the two that Aiden would be harder because EN is the most common spelling, even though that's clearly the wrong spelling. Cursed. Aiden, what's an oxymoron? It's two things that can't exist at the same time, or two things that are opposites. So like I can't think of a single example. Well, like an uncool Aiden. It's just not possible because those things are opposites. Or like a ice fire. That's a horrible example, but like something can't be frozen and on fire. Well, but it can though. You could douse an ice cube in oil and then set it on fire. Now reread what I said. Saying Aiden is the correct spelling is an oxymoron. Oh, that the two can't be this. Okay, well, you know what? I may be an idiot. Like accurate zodiac signs. So true. Boiling ice? Yeah, because ice, you can boil ice, so there can be boiling ice, but ice itself cannot be, it can't be, in the moment when you take ice and you boil it, you can have boiling ice, but it can't be both at the, bad compliment, pretty ugly. Water and fire don't mix unless it's an oil rig in the middle of a vital ocean ecosystem. Yeah, those are better. Wouldn't that be boiled? Not boiling. Boiled ice? Well, like, if someone's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm boiling ice. That's the act of it happening. You don't boiling potatoes, you boil them, but you are boiling potatoes. It's hard to find actual oxymorons. The thing about bad compliment and pretty ugly is that the first one is describing like a bad compliment could be like it's a compliment that was poorly made, which can exist. Pretty ugly, pretty, if it's in the sense that it's something beautiful, then those things are opposites, so that works. But we also use pretty as a term of measurement. So pretty means like not that much. Or in this case, pretty ugly could mean a good amount of ugly. Deafening silence, that's a good one. Deafening silence is good. Posted? Okay, heck yeah, I can't wait to see that Technically, ice can be hot if you put water under extreme pressure. Yes, and also like, there would be like a split millisecond when you drop the ice in the water that you have boiling ice. Bittersweet, open secret. I passed English I. Did you? Did you? I'm just kidding. I know that you can use I as a 1, okay? Just a little bit of comedy to ease your senses. I know that's a rare thing to find in these streams. Should I go back to the dad jokes? Was that better? Were we enjoying those more? Have I told my really long, not funny dad joke about the monastery on stream before? I probably have, and I don't want to subject you to it again if I have already told it. Funny VTubers? Yeah, see, that's a perfect oxymoron. It's impossible. How do I submit a revenge? You have to find the character that you want to attack. Don't go to the profile, find the character. Then attack them. And then on the page, while you're filling out details to attack, there should be a button that says find revengeable attack, and you can find one there. Also, there's a point of pressure and temperature where solids will immediately turn into gases without going through the liquid phase, so you could literally boil ice in water vapor. Yes, it's called sublimation. That's one of those random facts that I remember for no reason whatsoever. Like, did you know that slugs have 4 nostrils? And also, when a solid immediately turns into a gas without melting first, it's called sublimation. Solid into a liquid is melting. Liquid into a gas is boiling. Gas into a liquid is condensing. Or I guess evaporating, you could also call it evaporating. From liquid to gas. And then liquid to solid is freezing. And then solid to gas is sublimation. Don't ask why, but I did know that. See, it's just one of those weird things that, like, sticks in your head for some reason. I can turn everyone into ice, mass freeze, and that's called abusing your power. I'm kidding. Oh, wait, I almost forgot about the little hair jewel things. The little Orbeez. And you could simplify the human body into a disc with 7 holes, most of which have to do with your tear ducts. Yeah, most people have 7 holes. It's 4 noses, though, not nostrils. Dang it. I always say 4 noses, and I thought that was wrong, so I changed it just this one time to say 4 nostrils. Is it actually 4 noses? I can't believe I corrected myself and made myself more wrong. If I had a nickel. Then I still wouldn't have enough money for chicken nuggets. And echidnas have 4 get shot. Chick-chick-a-boom. You're not allowed to say that on stream. If I had a penny, you would have basically nothing. Because here in Canada, we don't use pennies anymore. We just round to the nearest 5 cents. And if you only have 1 penny, that means the nearest 5 cents is 0 cents. So if you have a penny, you have nothing. Revenge on Oil Cat published. Ahem. Oil Cat, Lil Oil Cat, attention, attention. You've been attacked. I also really like doing goofy faces like this because the expression doesn't need to be perfect. Like when you're doing something like this, you know, the eyes need to be the same size and the good distance apart and everything. But when you're doing a goofy meme face, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's the best. Pennies are coin star food, or they're also food for those little machines where you put a penny in and they like make an imprint. You know, you can like, you go to like Washington DC and you can put a penny in and it makes an imprint that's like, I went to Washington DC. Oh, I was supposed to be working on an animation. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Sorry, Ree, did I distract you? What color are we making the fish, everyone, by the way? It can be anything our hearts desire. Should I do rainbow scales like that one children's book? Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? I think it was literally just called The Rainbow Fish or something. Also, if Tia is here and wants to weigh in, that works too. Fish color. It's very helpful, thank you. Yes, the rainbow fish! Gray and blue, silver, blue, gold, blue. Okay, we got lots of gray and blue, so maybe I'll do that. I've seen the most of that. I also remember that book. It's kind of made me emotional. The white or the YouTube fish emoji. Orange and purple. Rainbow and fish is needed. Oh, okay, well, now Tia's weighed in. This is for Tia. I mean, I'm attacking Tia, but it's for Tia. So we've got to go rainbow. Let me just grab the fish.
fish, and then delete the excess color. And then we'll go in with rainbow. Now, how does one... I don't want to just do like stripes. So I could do scales, but I think you make it gray, and then I think you do rainbow highlights to make it look like it's shimmering, right? But then you have to be able to like draw like chrome. I don't freaking... Maybe this is a learning opportunity. Check the book. Gray and then iridescent. How does one draw iridescent stuff? I gotta find the book. I gotta see how they did it. Just use an image of iridescent color and add it as a color filter? No! No! It's art fight. Everything needs to be hand-drawn by you. Paint the fish as horrifically realistic as possible. That is unfortunately really funny. The type of layers like add or multiply. Yeah, I guess I could try a multiply layer. I could try doing that as well. I think you literally just brush multiple colors on all at once. I could give that a try. Tia did say rainbow, so as funny as it would be to have a biblically accurate fish, I think maybe we'll just try rainbow this time. Do I need to do scales? I'll try. I'll maybe do a scales layer and see if it looks okay, because sometimes if you do too much detail, it actually takes away from the piece. Make one scale and then copy paste. Well, you can't really do that because the fish, like, it gets wider here, right? And it's a three-dimensional shape, which means it is more rounded as well. If you do the same scale pattern, you'll make it look very flat. It'll be like a 2D image. So the scales need to like warp and change with the three-dimensional texture of the fish itself. Yeah, the texture of the fish. The music sounds like Aiden's about to fight this fish. Well, it's art fight. Of course we're fighting. It's okay. I appreciate the suggestion, Minry. I'm just going to try not to go overboard with the detail because knowing myself, I will get very entranced with the scales and I will spend like hours on it. And that's not what we need right now. Especially when I'm just testing something out to see if it'll look good. I don't want to spend 3 hours and then be like, yeah, no, I don't like it. And then change it back to how it was originally. Which I have done many, many times. Fish got hands. Damn. Fish got hands. Something in my room smelled bad, so I looked for it, right? Okay. Yes. Dead mouse? Good music. Sorry, I'm trying to... This is my neurodivergency coming in, and I'm trying to guess the ending of the story before I've even heard it. Yes, go on. The other day I ate a Lunchable, as you do, and I had the trash in a bag in my room, and they were like shriveled up, brown, and moldy, and it's been like a day. Well, yes, because Lunchables are made out of aliens. They don't exist on this mortal plane. Lunchables are actually from the Feywild. And they were brought here by an evil necromancer to try to poison everyone who eats them. And I'm saying this as a bit because I know they're like 80% plastic, but I do like Lunchables. I do enjoy eating them. I mean, how do you top cheese and crackers as a snack? Even if they're fake. Fake ham with fake cheese and fake crackers makes me fake happy. Which makes my brain think that I'm real happy. Apples don't shrivel up in a day. They don't mold in a day. Yeah, I'm saying it's not normal. That's why they're alien apples. The shriveled up thing was apples? Yeah, from aliens. I don't know how Mars apples works.
Who thinks of Lunchables and thinks of cheese and crackers? Is that not what it is? Lunchable. It's like the little, like, it's in a cardboard thing, and then you slide out the plastic tray, and it's got slices of ham, and it's got slices of cheese, and it's got crackers, and then it's got like a Kit Kat in it. The pizza ones? That's one of so many. Every other Lunchable is cheese and crackers. Only one of them is pizza. I had essentially the pizza Lunchables today, just big kid ingredients, naan, sauce, cheese, and etc. That sounds really good, though. You get a little bit of garlic powder on your, or just get some garlic naan, put that sauce on there, throw it in the oven for a little bit. Chef's kiss. Grabbed a Gatorade, I need to hydrate. Y'all, I'm trying to find a pose for an attack I'm planning to do, but every time I go to Pinterest, I go down a rabbit hole. Real. Get a 3D model and pose it yourself. There you go. It's cheese, crackers, and ham. That's the best. That's my favorite. And a sweet treat, but we have to get off-brand ones to save money. To be fair, I don't think off-brand Lunchables can be any worse than on-brand Lunchables, right? The pizza's one is what I think too. Dang, I must have missed out. I don't know if I've ever had the pizza ones, and if I have, that's not my first thought. That's such a good idea. Aw, thank you. Yeah, making yourself a little custom non-pizza. So good, actually. Have you guys ever air-fried the pizza Lunchables? I have. It's bad. Not because of being air-fried, but because it's Lunchables. Ah, I see. Yeah. Just like what I was saying before, you can't make mud better by baking it into a pie. Although I think that would be better than just eating raw mud, but still not good. I think of cheese and crackers first, but I prefer the pizza ones. I would probably agree that the pizza ones are better, but there's like cheese crackers and ham ones, but you can also get like cheese crackers and turkey. So I feel like most Lunchables have cheese and crackers in them. It's literally 90% apples and then like 5 stale Cheez-Its and 7 fruit snacks. The apples are chemical tasting too. Wait, that's why I don't eat them? Yeah, there's apples in your Lunchables. They're supposed to be made of plastic so they last on the shelf forever. If there's apples in them, I'm concerned. This guy's OC is so goofy, it's fun to draw. I love to hear that. Sounds fun. I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna be here still, so summon me by my name. All right, thanks for the lurk, Mythica. Best of luck trying to get your work done. And now we just at Mythica like crazy. We just talk about Mythica nonstop. The off-brand ones? Yeah, I already don't trust Lunchables, let alone off-brand ones with apples in them. Look, I wouldn't trust regular Lunchables with apples in them. Be what you are, you know? It's like when McDonald's tries to be healthy. I'm like, that's great and all, but dude, you're McDonald's. If we were trying to be healthy, we would not be here. Everyone and their cat knows that McDonald's isn't good for you. If I'm rolling up to McDonald's, I'm not expecting to be there to get a protein shake and a salad, you know what I mean? I'm there because I want a gut bomb. I'm ready for a Big Mac and to destroy my arteries. Like, I respect the hustle that you're like trying to get healthier and stuff, but you're not fooling anybody. Mr. Ronald. Of the McDonald variety. McDonald is a Scottish name, meaning son of Donald. So does that mean Ron's dad is named Donald? In which case, Don named his son Ron. Crazy. If only Don can see him now. If only he knew the absolute chokehold that Ron had on the fast food empire. How many people are in horrible health because of his actions. He'd be such a proud dad. Yo, by the way, can you please change my avatar on there? I don't want to be the Kirby Rock. I can look into it. I don't know if I can change other people's avatars. I imagine I can. I'm not tired, so I never ended up making coffee. But you were supposed to make coffee for me.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I know that I told you not to because coffee's gross. I'm sorry, hon. It's fine. It's okay. I guess I'll just hate coffee forever. No, I shouldn't be putting that on you. It's not your fault that coffee is disgusting. What if we took these bitter beans from the ground and made juice out of them? Although, that's not really a fair argument because, like, milk is awesome. And, you know, we all know that the first guy who tried milk was off his gourd. That guy went full sicko mode. If I squeeze this appendage, white stuff comes out. Looks over shoulder, looks over other shoulder. Let me just take a little sip. And then imagine, I know that everybody's done that bit, but imagine being the second guy. Imagine your buddy, Farmer Jake, comes up to you, and he's like, dude, you are not gonna believe this. I just sucked from that cow's dangly bit, and it was awesome. You'd be like, okay, Farmer Jake, maybe you've been out in the sun too long. And he's like, no. Look, I filled a pail of it. You gotta try some. He like waves it in your face, and you're like, no thanks. But then like day 7 of him trying to convince you, you're like, oh my gosh, fine. If it'll get you to shut up, I guess I'll have a sip. And then it's that, clip of Squidward trying the Krabby Patty, and he bites like a tiny little bit of it, but it's you drinking milk. And you're like, that was the most amazing thing. And then you gotta get the whole town hooked on it. Everybody, drink this titty juice. No, I know it sounds weird, but you gotta try it. What if we're all brainwashed? What if milk is a psyop? Coffee is yummy. I don't know what you're on. Tea. It's similar to the command I sent, but you would need to send it in the YouTube chat. What avatar do they want? That's a good question. Ree, would you rather just be Kirby? Or do you want to be Meta Knight? Or Pikachu or something? I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Well, hi, disappointed. I'm dad. I can work out the command and you can paste it in the YouTube chat. Oh, thank you, Minri. I appreciate that. You're always, like, on top of it trying to solve problems, and that's very nice. Meta Knight. Okay, Ree wants to be Meta Knight. Yes, you have Trubbish as an option in the stream avatars. I'm so happy. Oh, yeah. I downloaded every single Pokemon pack I could find. I love milk! Me too. You know the only thing better than milk? Chocolate milk. Dude. Whoever made chocolate milk, I think, was divinely inspired by God himself. I think God said, you know what? Humanity's having a kind of a rough go of it, what with all the politics and the corruption and the, you know, global warming and stuff. Even if when chocolate milk was invented, that stuff wasn't happening as much, he knew that it would happen eventually. So he was like, I'm just going to give him a tiny W. Where's that milk scientist? And he's like, oh, there he is. And then he beams the idea down. What if chocolate plus milk? And I hope that guy became a billionaire. That's the only ethical billionaire. You know, regular billionaires are unethical because if they have that much money, there's no way they're going to spend it. They don't need that much money. They should donate it to other people who are in need, yada, yada, yada. But if you make chocolate milk and instantly make $1 billion in a second because you have the best idea ever, you don't even have the time to spend it. And obviously, they didn't have the time to spend it because they were assassinated immediately after by the FBI. You know how, like, be careful if you're the person to cure cancer? We first found out about that because of the chocolate milk guy. I mean, considering humans make milk, I can't see it being that weird of a concept. That is probably true. That is true. It was me, you're welcome. Dex, you're the best. Whoever combined chocolate with peanut butter was blessed by God. That true. The two people is the milk scientist and the Reese's peanut butter cup person. I hated coffee for a while until I had to stay up all night to finish drawing an art project. I had like 4 cups. I loved that drawing so much. I ended up finishing it and turning it into a little local art show. Turns out my coffee machine hadn't been cleaned in a while and I got sick, but I still like coffee, or at least it's tolerable. I was about to be like, "Oh, that's so sweet. It's attached to a fond memory." Shiny Neptune, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Good to have you. I was gonna say, it's nice that it's like associated with a fun memory, and then you said that it was old gross coffee and made you get sick, and suddenly I'm turned off on coffee all over again. If the avatar name is just Meta Knight, then paste the command change and then their username to avatar Meta Knight. It may vary depending on the exact name in stream avatars. Okay, I'll look that up. Zimius, welcome in. Not the venti wave. Zimius, do you notice my necklace? Perchance? Can we brawl when I become Meta Knight? We'll give that a try. I did? Are you pulling for Columbina? Hello! Yes, Zimius, welcome in. Shiny Neptune, welcome in as well. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm just working on some art fight stuff right now. We've got this drawing. I got a couple of others that I finished. We got this one. We got this one. There's another one that I'm proud of, but I'm not allowed to share because it's a psyop. And then we got this one, and then we got this one. Fish. I love how I do storytelling. I always put that funny there. I don't know if that was meant to encourage me to drink more coffee, but I don't think it's working, I'm sorry to say. Skipping for Shenzhen pretty boys? That is very fair. I gotta go take care, streamer. Alright, Dawn, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. My main right now is Moeka. I love Moeka. I mean, Shenhe was my number 1 for forever. And then Moeka came out. Snezhnaya's pretty boys? Yeah, and there's a lot of them. That's fine. I figured. I thought that was just a cute nickname for Snezhnaya. They can do !avatar Meta Knight. Do you want to try that, Ree? Type !avatar Meta Knight, and that should be able to change it. I don't care if you drink coffee. I'm telling a story. Well, okay, fine. I was just reacting to your story. I'm sorry. I guess you want me to just read your story out and then radio silence. Is that it? The !change their user command just executes the command as if you were them. Interesting. Yes, you can tell mine. I mean, Venti is a solid choice. I once had a crush on a Venti cosplayer. And I don't know if it was the wig. It might have been the wig. Art fight is fun. What team did you pick? I'm on Team Comedy. I'm a silly boy. I couldn't help it. I knew immediately that I had to be on Team Comedy. Good team choice. Are you also on Team Comedy? Zimius, what about you, Neptune? Are you on Team Comedy? You're probably on Team Tragedy, aren't you? Heh. Did that not work? I can try running the command, but I can't guarantee that it'll work. Let me find the original one. Zimius, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So good to have you. I'm trying to catch up on the Genshin main timeline, but honestly, Zenless Zone Zero, Zenless Zone Zero has been very tempting. I'm on the sad team. How do you know? I don't know. It's the sixth sense that I have. It's the vibe that I get. I think every new person who pops in, I've been able to tell what team they're on. It's just vibes. Your new computer can play Zenless? Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's so fun! I'm so excited for you, Dex. Ew! Disgusting! Disgusting! I know, I'm so excited for that. I got Valina, and now I'm saving up. I think I have like 80 wishes. I'm saving for Remiel next. They're both so pretty. Okay, hang on. !change. And then I gotta paste the username in here. I don't... Ah! I clicked on the username and it pulled up my freaking hacks. I didn't mean to do that. Ah! Try an underscore instead of a space. We'll try that. I pulled her too. She is so pretty. I know, right? I mean, how do you top Valina? Like, I mean, I would gladly top Valina if you can, if you know what I'm saying. I think there's just so many pretty people in Zenless. Okay, change. Avatar. Meta Knight. Wait, why did it paste it at the end? Oh my gosh, this is so painful. The pink-haired half-naked chick coming out, though? Ew. She got, like, the skimpiest outfit ever? She's literally an angel? Is that a problem? Okay, I literally can't execute the command because it can only paste the name at the end. So, Ree, you might want to try with an underscore instead. Are you drawing a TA character? Yes, I am! She is an angel, but a half-naked one. I just think... Simpsons meme, I just think she's neat. My actions may be indefensible, but I'm gonna do them anyway. Pretty angel lady will be on my team. And also, isn't she gonna be meta with Valina? Like, aren't they supposed to be on a good team together? My team right now is Astra with Pulchra and how do you say her name? Yixuan? I don't know, I haven't gotten that far in the story yet. I do my commissions, I pull for the pretty ladies, and then I go and draw pictures instead of playing the main story. So Margecore? Oh, homie. Oh, Caesar. I'll see if I can find the avatar name. Thank you, Minri. I appreciate that. I just don't want to take all the time right now. But I'm more than happy to do it off stream if that would be better. Or maybe Avatar Meta. Yeah, it could be that one either. Wonder if I could try to change them from within Twitch chat. Maybe. I mean, I have stream avatars hooked up to both YouTube and Twitch. But yes, in Genshin, it's Moeka. I really like how she's very three-dimensional. Like, there are some characters in Genshin that I think get a little bit caricaturized. You know, like, they're like, oh, she eats a lot, and that's her entire personality. But with Moeka, it's like, she had, like, a complicated past. And she's, like, very strong, but they didn't just make her, like, a meathead. You know, like, a lot of times the really strong character archetypes are only about, like, training. But she likes to, like, draw pictures, and she likes to collect objects that remind her of people. I don't know. I just think she's very multifaceted, and I find that very compelling. And she's also very much a green flag. Like, there's lots of characters, people are like, Arlecchino is my favorite, and I'm like, ah, so you have mommy issues. But Moeka is just, like, very healthy relationship, I think. Moeka is green flags all the way. I'm gonna test if it's even plausible. I can control their avatar from here, so once I get it out, once I figure it out, I'll take care of it. Okay, heck yeah. Thank you, Minri. I appreciate you. Don't worry, Ree. You'll be Meta Knight yet. You won't be condemned to be Rocky forever. Although I will say, one of the greatest power-ups in Kirby Superstar or Superstar Ultra. There are so many bosses you can just cheese by being Rocky. It makes you literally invulnerable to everything. Pretty cool. I agree. Love her personality. Can't get past the motorcycle. That is fair. That was the one thing why I Like, there's no Genshin character that I'm 100% in love with. Moika's the closest we got, but it's just that dang motorcycle. You know, if they made her like a cool fantasy character, the fire sword, very cool. The motorcycle, I'm a little bit like weird, and I still don't love it. So I can 100% agree with that. The motorcycle was definitely an interesting choice. I understand that Natlan, they were trying to make them all like techie and like transport related. Like Shilonen has the rollerblades and whatever. But, you know, if you go back to like 1.0 and find all the characters and then introduce Moika, it would be so jarring. You got like guy with sword, guy with flaming sword, drunk guy with bow and arrow, girl with flaming bow and arrow, hot mommy with lightning powers, and then high-tech flaming motorcycle exploding from the sky. It's just a little out of place, is all. Meta Knight! Yeah, heck yeah! It worked, Minri! Did it? I can't see. I am hoping it worked. I like Flynn's. I also like Flynn's. I mean, he's great. And he was a fairy. She was a fairy. I don't know, Minri. I was just assuming because Reed cheered Meta Knight in chat that I thought it worked. Love Venti for his crazy drunk ass. I was like, flying gun? Okay, they have guns in the game? Yeah, I know. But there are no vehicles? It is weird. I'd like to be Mimikyu, but then I'd like to be Marks. I'm stuck. I don't know if either of those are in the packs. I'm very sorry, Neptune. It was the sad emoji? Aw. I'm sorry, my bad. It didn't work yet. Ain't Sumeru supposed to be the techie country? Yes. That's why Natlan's whole, like, techie, but only with vehicles is a little bit strange. But also, the geography of Natlan is just so beautiful, and the characters are actually really cool. You know, Mualani is also one of my favorites. Alright, buddy, show us the socks. You ain't seeing anything, honeybee. Also, welcome in. How are you? I'm sorry, Neptune. We've got King Dedede. We've got all of the helpers. And most other Pokemon. It's unfortunate, though. I know one other viewer also wanted to be Mimikyu. Flynn's is super cool. I love Flynn's. And I love Cyno, but that's just because my man Alejandro Saab. Sumeru has college, and Fontaine has the robots. Yeah, true. I was thinking about that today. Like, which region of Genshin would be the most like me? And I don't really have any German blood in me. Unfortunately, I do have French. So if I were in a region in Genshin, if I got to pick, I would probably pick Liyue. But realistically, I'd probably be in Fontaine, which means I'm French, and that's horrible. Natlan was supposed to be War and Dragons. Where were the dragons? Yeah, right. Hanging out with Nervalette, probably. Can I try something that might temporarily take over chat or might not work? What do you mean take over chat? Like stop people from posting or just like post a bunch? Because that should be fine. I'm all caught up right now. Just don't say, nobody say anything really important in the next 5 seconds. Imagine Dragon D's nuts. Got him? Ha Gotti? Too many avatars to list in chat. Use the extension instead. Yeah, that makes sense. I downloaded every single Pokemon pack, and I think there's like 1 to 200 in each one. So there's probably, with the Kirby ones included, like 700 avatars that you can pick from. I don't know if fish scales continue all the way to the face, but I might end them here because I think it looks good. We'll just finish drawing the scales there. Fish! I love Kaito, my favorite Vocaloid. I think there's also a Vocaloid pack. I'm gonna try something. All right. I'm good. I'm trying to think about what to eat. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Looks accurate. Yay. Vocaloid pack. Yeah, I was just browsing the Steam Workshop, and it seems like there was one. Nah, not spaghetti. Casserole. A tuna casserole. No, wait, you don't like fish. Wait, I'll land on it. DoorDash a pizza. I also hate tuna. I don't know why I threw that one out there. I'm gonna be honest. But DoorDashing pizza, never a bad option. I eat pizza weird and it's a lot of carbs. Okay, hang on, hold on. Yes, pizza's a lot of carbs. What do you mean you eat pizza weird? What, you go back to front? Upside down? You use a fork? You use a spoon? Please, enlighten us. How do you eat pizza? Crust first? That would be weird. Unless it's stuffed crust? In which case, I understand the hustle. You know it's full of cheese, you gotta go in. I fold mine in half? That makes sense. Someone hasn't been watching my shorts. I haven't seen all of them. I'm sorry. Don't deflect. Don't try to put this on me as if it's my problem. You eat pizza weird. How do you eat pizza? I know someone that eats crust first no matter the pizza. Okay, well, that's insane. Maybe they're trying to save the best for last. Actually, what if that's the tech? What if that's the move? Because we all know that when you're really hungry, you'll eat more, right? Like, if there's a food that you don't really want to eat and you're full, you're not going to eat it. But if there's a food you don't really want to eat but you're starving, you'll eat it, right? So if you're really hungry, you take your couple slices of pizza and you eat the crusts first, right? While you're really hungry, so the crusts are better. And then you get to eat the pizza afterwards, and it's like a reward. As a kid, I used to pick off the cheese. Oh, and eat it first. Okay, I thought you were going to say took the cheese off the pizza. I was like, brother, you having boneless pizza? If you eat crust first when it's stuffed crust, you're just greedy, or you just enjoy life. Garlic crust? Oh, that sounds so good. I might have to drive to Little Caesars, like, right now. When I was a kid, I used to eat the cheese first, then eat the rest of the pizza later and give it to my sibling. Yo, twinning, you and Salty Dog both like to eat the cheese off of it first. Okay, hang on. You're making me check Discord? Alright, fine. How do you eat pizza? I will watch, and then I will let y'all know that this is the worst way to enjoy pizza. You eat it with a fork? You eat pizza with a fork? What is wrong with you? At least it's not a spoon. You take the toppings off first with the fork and then eat them? It's a pizza, not a salad. You scrape up. You eat the toppings first. Then you don't even go in with the bread and the sauce. You scrape the sauce off and slurp it up like tomato sauce, like tomato juice, and then you eat the... What is wrong with you? This is not what the Italians intended. Domino's, exactly. Hear me out, a pizza, but it's nothing but stuffed crust. Isn't that, crazy bread? That sounds like eating a cake. It does! A pizza cake! Imagine deconstructing the entire pizza. I'm so sad because Little Caesars seems like a staple in so many people's lives and there's no Little Caesars near me, so I've never had it. The thing is, James, so many people say that Little Caesars is really bad. Girl, you didn't even say the worst part. Sometimes I dip it back in the marinara. That's the least egregious. You can get bread from something like Little Caesars and marinara sauce and just dip bread in marinara. That's fine. Eating pizza like it's a pie, well, I guess it is a pizza pie. Eating pizza like it's cereal should be a criminal offense. I also agree crazy bread is very yummy. One of the better, I mean, it's not better than the pizza, but like it's pretty close.
You gotta get both is what I'm saying. Reed, do you have a one-word Pokemon that you want to be? There you go. That works. Did you know that deconstructing food is a sign of autism? I didn't know that. Did you know that deconstructing food the way that you do is a sign of being a psychopath? Anyway, did you know you're a femboy? No, I didn't know that, actually. Because it's not true. I'm sending y'all over to Hive OBs. They're really funny. They're great. We just interacted with them the first time ever on the last Mecha Chameleon stream. The more you know. Speaking of pizza, there's a pizzeria in my town that offers massive slices of pizza for $5. Dang, I am so jealous. Anyway, wait! Ow. Okay, I will be back on Tuesday for more Art Fight. This one will probably be done because I am absolutely grinding. I hope to see you all there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget that Raiden is our raid message, and I will see you guys last time. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Did I say last time? I meant to say next time. Bye, YouTube.